right, everybody, welcome. Sorry about that. We're having a little bit of trouble here with Facebook, seeing if it's going to kick live or not. I'm not sure what the issue is, but hopefully it will go live here in a minute. I know we are live on YouTube, but anyhow, we are here with Paskies. This is the Slam Cake Vapes truck series here tonight at Iowa Speedway, and here with Wingnut. What's up, bud?
G'day, mate.
Let's get ready to pull up the grid here and get these guys fired up here, man. We got John Jenkins on the pole here tonight. Congratulations to John on that one. Matthew Terrell gonna run off second. Third will be Bradley Allison. Jeff Hollingsworth's gonna kick it in fourth tonight. Fifth is Brandon Stokes. Mark Jenkins is sixth. Seventh is Ronnie Osmer. Jordan Barry is eighth. Ninth is Ray Black Jr., Ron Hollyfield 10th. 11th is going to be Paul Crumry. Chris Bouchard is 12th. 13th is Sean Weaver. Hoot Baker is 14th. 15th is Byron Rodney. Kevin Paskowitz is going to roll off 16th. 17th is Aiden Patterson. Matt Burkhart 18th. 19th is Joe Morganti. Bob Lacavara is 20th. 21st, Devin Doss. Jesse Fox 22nd. 23rd, Johnny Antonucci. Parker Alexander, 24th. 25th, Dylan Moskowitz. Tanner Koster, 26th. 27th, Mike Whitaker. Kyle Vincent Gilbert, 28th. 29th, Brady Briggs. 30th, David Bigger. And that's going to round out the field.
30-car field. And honestly, the weather here today is surprisingly cold on track. Normally we see like 70 Fahrenheit-ish in the air and maybe 80 or 90 on the track, but it is currently the same temperature on track as is in the air. It is 70 Fahrenheit and 70 Fahrenheit for both.
Wow, this ought to be a good race here tonight. These guys put on a good show in the truck series.
Oh yeah. I did a few laps earlier. It does feel pretty nice here. That being said, that outside wall does seem to come up pretty quick. You think you got room and then suddenly you don't, which is pretty common. And also got to say, John Jenkins, that was an amazing lap in comparison. It's only about, what, 300ths faster, but still, like, in ovals, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's definitely a good kick there. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with Facebook. For some reason, it's not kicking on, so I apologize for that. I can't do anything about it now, but if you want, go to YouTube, SR Broadcast, and you can watch it there. We're getting ready to go green.
And we're green.
And we are green.
I'm going to say, fourth place of Bradley Allison had a pretty bad start there. Actually slowed down. I believe that's 21 of Brandon Stokes, who really got a good run there, but got it entirely blocked off. We're seeing John Jenkins break away already. It looks like Matthew Tyrrell's going to get the same result as well. Brandon Allison's actually getting some pace now on the inside. Let's see if he can try and defend that position, because there's no room in that high line, which seems to be the one that everyone wants to be on. Well, we have a moment to go 3 wide here. Almost at 21 of Brandon Stokes. He's going to make it. Oh, he almost tried to go 3 wide there. He backed off a bit.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit early. Got a couple spots on that one.
We're seeing Bradley Allison now starting to lose position. He lost 2 positions in that one corner. So the inside line just isn't quite working. I see Brandon Stokes dive way into the last moment with Jeff Hollingsworth.
Yeah, Hollingsworth went way high up on that last one right there.
It must look like Stokes almost pushed Hollingsworth there, but Hollingsworth's got the run here, might try the inside himself. He's going to slot behind and not go for the move.
Wow, look at this field of trucks coming at you right now.
Oh yeah, we still got side-by-side further back with Bradley Allison and Ronnie Osmer. No, sorry, not Ronnie, it's 33 of Mark Jenkins. Osmer sitting right behind us and watching it. And it looks like Ray Black Jr. wants to get in this as well and try and get past. It looks like Allison is just stuck down that low line, just can't get out. You see him just being trained. He started in 4th. He's now already back in 7th.
Back in 7th, and it looks like he tried to get in front of Ray Black Jr., but man, that was close.
And meanwhile, the further back in the field is just a mosh pit back here. Brady Briggs, Tanner Costa, Dylan Moskowitz, Vincent Gilbert, Jesse Fox, David Bigger, they're all together. We've got 3 wide back here even as well.
Wow.
Just an absolute mosh pit.
Wow.
And 3 wide.
Almost 4 wide at some point.
It's just constant back here. Meanwhile, a little bit further ahead of these guys, looks like we have Devin Doss and Bob Lacavara fighting it out. And up near the front, actually, further back, in about 12th or so, Jordan Barry, Chris Bouchard, Ron Humphrey, it's just constant right now. Everyone's fighting out for their pace.
And even if you look, 78, Matthew Terrell and Brandon Stokes closing in on John Jenkins here on the lead.
Yeah, he has not managed to break free at all. They are still on his rear. Matthew Terrell's been there for a while now. It looks like he's either just chilling or waiting for his moment, because he has not tried to strike on John Jenkins yet. but I don't think Brandon Stokes is going to be that patient.
Well, Hollingsworth under fire now by Mark Jenkins.
And I think he's going to let Jenkins take it. He's not really here for the fight now. He's going to fight later.
And I'll tell you what, this three-truck battle up in the front is definitely going to heat up here, man.
I mean, now we've got Ronnie Osborne on the inside of Hollingsworth as well. Osborne needs to go for a 2-pass here because he can't slot in front of Hollingsworth. He has to get past Mark Jenkins as well. It's not going to work. As you see him lose pace now and drop back behind Hollingsworth.
Yeah, he's stuck down in the bottom. That's not going to be a good spot for him right there.
Yeah, we see Hollingsworth doing what he normally does. He kind of keeps it quiet at the start of these stints. He just keeps it nice and relaxed, doesn't push too hard. And he generally ends up near the front because of that, because his car ends up being just either the good tires are good or the car just isn't damaged.
Yeah, and a lot of these, you know, as the fuel burns out and the rubber goes down, a lot of these trucks, you're going to have, like we always see, the comers and goers. Always going to see those guys, and wow, a little bit further back here, someone up in the wall.
Yeah, we also got a fight going on between Sean Weaver and Brian Rodney. They got to make this fight end quickly, otherwise they're going to have Aiden Patterson and Kevin Pasky behind him joining in.
Almost a little bit of trouble back here with David Bigger. He got a little caught up in a 3-wide situation. Looks like he might have made a little bit of contact, but he saves it.
I think we might have missed it, but I think Brandon Stokes might have tried to make a move there because he's fallen back a bit from Terrell and Jenkins. So I'm curious if he maybe tried to make a move there and didn't quite make it.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of distance in between second place right now. Matthew Terrell, though, I'll tell you what, he is not giving up. He is right there on the bumper of John Jenkins. He's been on that bumper lap after lap.
And it's always hard to decide whether you want to be the guy following or the guy running away. It's really hard to tell like which one you want to be. Personally, I like being the guy in the open air, but I mean, some people just like slotting behind, just waiting for their moment. And I think Terrell might be trying to sneak his nose in there. Don't think it's going to work though. He doesn't quite have the pace for it.
Just look at all these trucks passing the start-finish line, man. This is amazing. You see a little bit further back here, too. Who is that? 707 of Whitaker. Almost going 3 wide. Got Bob Lagavara, Devin Doss back here. Also, David Bigger.
Little fight as well with Brady Briggs and Matt Burkhart as well going on further back for 19th and 20th, I believe that is. I like that even the guys at the back are still willing to fight it out. They're not killing each other, but they're having a good fight, which is always good to see. See Brady Briggs trying to make that pass on the inside. To be fair, he's doing really well for the inside line. See people trying to make it work, and it doesn't seem to work for them. But he's actually managing to slowly edge forward on Mark Burkhart.
Yeah, Matt Burkhart there.
Oh, Matt Burkhart. Whoopsies. I think Tanner Costa behind is not wanting to wait for this.
He looked like he was going to try to squeeze the middle 3 wide right there.
He's going to have to hurry up because you're going to have Tanner Costa and Carl Vincent right behind him as well. So they can make up their mind. It looks like Brady Briggs has given up that fight and is now going to drop at least 1 position more, maybe even 2 if Carl can get up to this.
Yeah, if he can get up there before you...
Some crazy is going ahead. Ray Black Jr. was simply trying to block Paul Crumway on the inside as well as block off Chris Bouchard there. That was just not going to work. And now they're going to go 3 wide.
Go 3 wide. Here we go. Oh, and it's not going to work. Oh, and they go around. Oh.
26 trying to avoid, but there's nowhere to go.
He made a little bit of contact. Didn't look like he had too much damage, though, on the 26th, thankfully. But, wow, man, that wasn't going to work too good. All right, let's go back and take a look.
The incident was slowly brewing from before that. If you go to the stretch before, go to, like, when it's just going over the line. Watch this.
All right, you see 7 jump down in front of the 8 and then back up in front of the 28 right there, the 07.
Yeah, it might have just been him losing a bit of control there, but that slowed him down so much that 28 tried to get in there. And there just wasn't enough.
Yeah, and it's on from there. And you see the 26, man, just try to get through there. And not too bad, though. He really didn't get a whole lot of damage on that truck. Should be able to get out there and get it fixed up.
Yeah, the problem is damage he got is damage you don't want to see. Front left and front right damage. Makes the car real tight.
All right, we got drivers coming down pit road here.
Yep, it's been 16 laps. Those tires are all done, so maybe I don't think you'll see a right sides only. Your car can get loose, especially these like really high-powered trucks. But you never know. You never quite know what's going to happen.
Look like the guys up here in the front had a pretty good stop. See the
saw anyone miss it?
Was that the 78 right there? Terrell, yeah. really sideways in the pit stall, but not a problem.
Yeah, I both hate and like the pit stalls because it's just like it doesn't make sense sometimes. Like, how is that fine, but this one isn't? What? It looks like Terrell there lost a lot of positions. Jenkins got out ahead, then Brandon Stokes came out second, Mark Jenkins came out third, and then Terrell came out in fourth. We actually dropped, sorry, not a lot of positions, he dropped one position, two positions, sorry. Beyond that, it looks like our field mostly came out roughly the way it came in.
Yeah, not too bad. Wait for them to cross the start-finish line. We'll pull it back up here and just see where everybody's at. But looks like a bunch of guys beating the pace car out, maybe. That's the one bad thing here, man. It's tough. If you're that far back with so many trucks on the field, it's hard to beat that pace car out if you get in and get four tires. And, man, like you don't want to get stuck behind there and be a lap down this early.
All right, so two things. First, Carl Gilbert missed the stall by a little bit. But do you want to guess how many cars did right sides only?
I'm going to say maybe 6, 7.
Unless I'm blind, and I've been looking around trying to see how many I've seen. I've only seen one.
Really?
Brady Briggs.
I would have thought.
There may be others I missed, perhaps, but I'm looking around. I can only see him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep going back and forth.
I would have thought a few more guys would have tried it. The Brady Briggs in a number 12 with right sides only. We'll have to see how that works out for him. I mean, it's still early right now. Hopefully, it doesn't hurt him too much.
Yeah, and it always makes the car loose, but it's both a good thing and a bad thing when that happens. Especially in these things. Like, these things are already pretty loose enough. But then again, this track has been a little bit tight. So maybe that will make it better for him.
We see everybody's starting to form up here. I do believe the lights are out. Yes, sir. And John Jenkins is going to take the inside again on the start. Brandon Stokes on the outside now, and that Carolina Sim Works.
I believe these guys are teammates at the moment too, which should make things interesting. If nothing else, they are in the same channel together, which so maybe they're teammates, maybe they're saying hello. Exchanging some friendly words.
You have the race party going on here.
I gotta say, I'm not 100% sure if what Brandon Stokes is doing will actually help the car. Maybe trying to lay a bit of little rub on the road, but I don't know if you want to kill your tires this early, man.
Yeah, we still got a long way to go here. Pace car does go in.
And there you go, Jenkins is off.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time.
He took a little way to the green light and put his foot down. It's a good run for him, and he's got Stokes still right in his rear. Looks like Mark Jenkins is going to be fighting it out with Matthew Terrell there for third place.
Look at them behind there.
Terrell's got the preferred line. In fact, it looks like Jenkins is going to have a bit of bad luck unless he can get past Terrell, because otherwise he's going to have to be under attack by Ronnie Osmer as well. I think Osmer's looking at this, trying to get maybe a possibility of a 3-wire, but I think nope, he's going to slot behind Terrell. Behind them, Hollingsworth watching us too, probably licking his lips a little bit. Yeah,
we were almost 3 wide there behind them too with, who's that, the 75, Byron Rodney, Kevin Paskowich, and I think that is that Ron Holyfield? Yeah, I'm not used to seeing him in the number 27.
Yep, and it looks like Osmer did indeed get past Jenkins, and now it looks like Jenkins is now under attack by Hollingsworth on the outside.
Yeah, Hollingsworth, he's always sticking around, even, what was it, Friday night. He was up in the front most of the night.
Yeah, like it's really good to watch him because he's just kind of calm and collected when he's driving, and then he waits for a moment to strike. Like that there, just cleanly passes, no issues.
Let's take a look.
And Brady Briggs is still up here. Briggs is currently still in 7th with those right sides only. Keep an eye on his car, see if he starts getting loose in the rear end, but at the moment he looks like he's doing pretty well.
A lot of bumps.
Oh yeah, this track isn't the most smooth. Then again, it's not old school Talladega.
Back here to Parker Alexander in 12th. See Byron Rodney right in front of him. Oh yeah, see that's where I saw it, on the back of Byron's truck right there, student driver. I knew I seen it somewhere, I just couldn't remember where.
If you look at the front side of that bumper, it had something else written there as well, which is honestly a nice little joke. I kind of like it. Right side, passing side. Left side, suicide.
All right, look at Terrell all the way to the back bumper of Brandon Stokes, trying to push him past the leader. We'll see who's going to get to the line first. And Jenkins going to hold on to it for that lap, but looks like the 21 of Brandon Stokes going to try and fly by right here.
Trying to slot in front there.
And so far he's got it.
Yeah, that was amazing. Actually got really good pace on exit on the inside line. and manages to get the lead away from John Jenkins. It looks like Ronnie Osman's trying the mega inside line. I think Holmesworth almost touched the wall there, but still has the pace go on the inside of Osma here now.
I think Osma used up every inch of the track that he could find there on that one. And he slid it right up into the hole in perfect time.
Oh, on the 33, touched the rear of Holmesworth there. Almost spun him, but looks like both managed to buy back up from that. But Osma's move there was great. He got in front of him, took the outside line. So Holmesworth had to go to the inside there. And the inside doesn't seem to work all the time. We've definitely seen it start to work. Osma himself showing that it can work. Same with Brandon Stokes, but doesn't seem to be preferred line.
Well, we got
Tanner Costa on the inside of Sean Weaver. Oh, and Kyle Vincent, he's going for a drift. Initial D! And he saves it. That's actually rather well done. He managed to save the car. No damage, no incidents, just a bit of burnt tires.
And Joe Morganti now on the inside.
Yeah, he lost all of his pace there. He's going to let his tires cool down a little bit. Whoa, that was rather aggressive, sticking his nose back on the outside of Morganti. It's like Morganti was hitting a few bumps there and the car just was not happy. Because you have Byron Rodney now on the inside of Holyfield too, as well. And whoa, look at that pace just drop off as he goes to the exit with Byron Rodney.
And look at that, the 97 Tanner Costa looked like he was going to get a run.
He's going to try and get the outside there, but it looks like Byron's going to slowly closing that door. Tanner had to slam on the brakes.
And Whitaker now going by Joe Morganti, and here comes the 8 of Paul Crumray.
Interesting thing to note as well is that Matthew Terrell is once again right on the rear bumper of John Jenkins. Been there for a while now, but it's just going to point out he's just sitting there. I'm curious if he's waiting for his moment. That being said, he's got to hurry up because it looks like Ronnie Osma behind him is getting real hungry.
And meanwhile, Brandon Stokes getting a little bit of a distance in front of the 25 of John Jenkins.
Yep. It looks like Tanner Costa finally got that outside line from Byron, but Byron's still got pretty good pace here, and it's making it really hard for him to pass him. But there you go. There's the straight line speed of the outside line, just absolutely destroying Byron Rodney on the inside.
And Paul Crumray does get around Joe Morganti. Now he is side by side with Mike Whitaker. Whitaker gets a little bit better run. Whitaker's going to hang on to it. That's for 17th right there. You see the 44 of Matt Burkhart now on the outside of Morganti.
Quick note as well is that Tanner Costa did complete his pass there. He's now already attacking on Ron Holyfield. Definitely got a lot of pace right now.
Yeah, I think he just wants to get up to the front here now.
But he's still got 170 laps to go, so he's got time.
And let's see, Parker Alexander in that 39. Looks like an 89 from up here, but it's a 39.
Quick note as well is that last corner. It looks like the number 7, Kevin Pasquich, actually scraped the outside wall and entry to that corner. Which looks like that's why Parker Alexander is able to attack him from the inside.
And Pasquich with a different paint scheme here tonight.
I know. I'm not sure whether like the paint job or just be sad the old one's gone.
I think it looks pretty good. We'll be able to
nice.
We'll be able to spot him now. Having a tough time trying to keep up with him because it was 2 trucks that were pretty similar paint jobs, you know. At first glance.
Bradley Allison and Brady Briggs have been locked together since that restart. Remember, Brady's running on the right sides only right now, and honestly, he's not doing all that bad considering you still see the guys up ahead of him. Watching his car, I'm not seeing the rear end let go at all. But he does seem to be missing a little bit of pace.
Yeah,
but that's a good showing.
He's still not bad. 24.2 that last time by.
Yeah, exactly. Just a heads up, the car's ahead, 24.3, 24 flat, 24, 23.8 for the fast guys up front. But 24.2 on those old tires is actually remarkably good. That being said, Parker Alexander is not waiting for this.
I was just watching right there. You see Alexander and then even Paskowitz. Look at Paskowitz now.
Yeah, Allison wasn't quite in the right position to defend there, I think. And both of them could shove their noses in there. That being said, here's where the outside line will shine. See Allison get some pace back, but now you see Paskowitz just diving in there. He's probably going to get in front of Allison now, so Allison's going to take the inside line if he wants to try and defend this. Which now means he's got the less superior line. I don't know what word to use there. The inferior line, that's the word. Ha-ha! Figured it out.
You got it, man.
Quick mention again. Once again, Matthew Terrell's still on the rear bumper of John Jenkins. He's just hooking on, I think. I feel like he's just sitting there, saving his tires and maybe saving fuel as well.
Yeah,
he hasn't.
Sometimes you're better off just running your pace for a while. Especially, I mean, we got so many laps here tonight.
We got Parker Alexander trying to get on the inside of Brady Briggs now. I think he's going to get him in this corner. He's going to dive right in, get right down to that yellow line, and put the power down.
Is he able to stomp back on it?
Not quite as good as Brady Briggs, but he's still making progress on the pass, which is all you need when you're on the inside. Just make it progress. Just get a little bit more each time. That being said, Brady's defending rather well on the outside on a two-tire strategy.
Yeah, for two tires, really not bad at all.
I mentioned as well, the Parker Alexander's been like smashing through the field essentially, going from near the back actually. Yes, she did start with the qualifying time. He's now went 8th, and he's fighting up against someone who's on a two-tire strategy. He's able to defend against him. That is amazing. That's amazing work from Brady Briggs, as well as Parker for moving so far forward. He's really, really making him work for it, which is just beautiful to watch.
Yeah. He's got a good line going too on the outside. Not too high up where he's losing grip, and he's not letting the 39 actually get anywhere. Although that time the 39 got a little bit better run coming out.
Yep. It looks like Brady's going to let him go this time, I think. He's going to give him the line. He looks to see if he's going for a run here, but I don't think he is. I think he's just let Parker Alexander go past. Yeah. You have to watch out because there's got Kevin Paskowitz behind him as well as Bradley Allison, who's back in 10th. That's a drop a few positions.
We got a whole crowd still coming across here.
You know, up the front, Brandon Stokes is he's got a little bit of a gap, but not too much. There'd definitely that gap can be lost with one mistake. Meanwhile, John Jenkins has still got Matthew Terrell just hanging onto his rear bumper, just not letting go. He's still well within draft. That's it. It looks like he's slowly falling back a little bit. Huh.
Oh, we're getting a little rough back here. Look like right behind Byron Rodney. I'm not sure which truck that was, but somebody almost up into the wall, and I saw some scuffling going on back here. It might have been the 16 jumping from high to low. Looked like, I don't know if he was just trying to chase it up or what, but man, they ironed that out pretty quick. Wow, Byron Rodney almost into the back of Bob Lacavara.
Yeah, Bob was fortunately a few laps down, I think, at this point. And we had a fight behind him with Sean Weaver and Ron Holyfield, but it looks like Holyfield has... Oh, he's right at the back.
Right there. Wow.
Unfortunately, Bob Lacavara is now in the way, and Ron Holyfield has nowhere to go. He's going to have to drop pace there and let Weaver go by. And now he's going to be under attack on the inside by Mike Whitaker as well.
Yeah.
This is not where Holyfield wants to be. He's not going to get past Bob Lacavara. Bob Lacavara is losing control a bit there, even. And this is fortunate. 2 positions for Holyfield lost. Well,
he lost a couple of spots there, but you know what are you going to do? He did the right thing.
Wait, is he
by...
go for 3 wide? Oh my God, he might go 3. Oh, never mind. I was going to say he thought he was going to go 3 wide. He had an amazing amount of pace. Thankfully, it looks like he cooler heads prevailed there and did not get in the way as he finally gets past Bob Lacavara, who's just cost him so much time.
Yeah, I mean you got to sometimes just pick and choose your battles on that.
Meanwhile, we see Parker Alexander now on the rear end of Mark Jenkins. I'm not sure if that damage was already there before. Hold on.
On who? Jenkins or Alexander?
On Jenkins, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that before. They might have made a little bit of contact.
I'm looking back to have a look, see if I can find it. But I don't think it was from these two. Nah, it's not from these two.
All right.
It's from somewhere else.
See, Ozma's still fighting it out with Hollingsworth here, and that's going to let these guys catch up to them right now.
Oh, and Parker's door bangs into Jenkins, and Jenkins is out of control. We're going to have a yellow here.
Oh, no.
Jenkins just could not save it there. Just Parker came in, essentially just door banged him on exit.
All right, good job holding it there, getting the field by. Let's go back. We'll take a look.
Jenkins did the right thing. The moment he realized he couldn't save it, he just locked the brakes up entirely. That's the right thing to do every time.
All right, we're watching. You see the 39 and the 33 right there. Oh, yeah, made a little bit of contact with him and just put him up.
And while Alexander's able to save that, Jenkins tried, could not get it, just lock the brakes up. And that's exactly what you got to do when you're in a crash, guys. Just lock your brakes so everyone knows what you're doing.
Let's drive with Kevin Paskowitz on this one.
Let physics do its thing, you know?
Yeah, it's good to see when guys do lock them up. It's the worst when somebody just lets the truck or the car roll right back up. And you know.
But I've been seen enough times that it just makes me want to hit someone. It's like just lock him up.
Yep.
Brady Briggs there had a frontline seat to that too.
Problem
He
is,
would have been absolutely glad that he locked it up, because look at that. Look what he can see coming up. If he didn't lock it up, he would have rolled back into Briggs and taken him out.
and the problem is a lot of guys, they get, you know, when you lock them up and you're sitting there and you're watching everybody go by, in your mind you're thinking of all the spots you're losing, so you try and hurry up and get back in, and it never ends right. Somebody just killed the cone too.
Death to all cones.
Poor cone.
And Stokes is in a stall cleanly. Jenkins went too far.
Oh.
Terrell came in cleanly. Hollingsworth in cleanly. Allison a bit too slow in the entry there.
See if anybody's going to do 2 tires again. See the 21 coming out first.
Just seeing Parker Alexander having a really good stop there too. Like, that was a really good stop. We'll see if Brady Briggs took 4. I'm willing to bet he did there. He kind of needed to. Let's have a look. See.
Well, according to the time, it looks like he might have.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, he vanished, so I can't see if he did the right tires, but I know he did the left tires. Sorry, didn't say if he did the left tires, saw him do the rights. There you go, that's good.
We got Brandon Stokes out here in the front, John Jenkins in second, and Matthew Tyrrell, and who's going to be after Tyrrell? It looks like Johnny Antonucci is going to be up here.
Yeah, Johnny Antonucci, I'm going to have to check if he did rights only, because that's a pretty good move for him. 23rd to 6th now.
He didn't come in.
Oh, wait. I think he got his lap back, and he hasn't pitted yet.
Yeah, because he only showing 1 pit stop here. Take a quick look here.
Having a look around, see if anyone perhaps did rights only. Just having a quick look.
Dude, we did. I'm sorry, but we did 51 laps already. Wow. Hard to believe.
Yeah, I think maybe Carl Vincent might have done rights only, but it's hard to tell. Because unfortunately, once again, the car vanished in the bloody pits.
Let me see if I can find him here. See what kind of time he's got. Wait a second to hunt him down. He's showing a 14.2 pit stop, so I can't imagine he did 2 tires.
Yeah, I couldn't see it, unfortunately, because it just vanished away, and when he came back, it was on the track, which is kind of annoying.
Brandon Stokes out front, 27 laps led. He's in the Toyota Tundra.
And right behind him is going to be John Jenkins, who started on pole, and it's been pretty fast here.
The 82 of Hoot Baker going to get his lap back. He'll take the wave around.
Yeah. John Jenkins and Matthew Tyrrell, which kind of been stuck together this entire race. But that being said, now you've got Parker Alexander right behind him in 4th. And he's been aggressive in moving through the field, so we'll have to see how he goes.
Oh, Hoot Baker's going in.
Yeah. I think Baker might have just been I think it was pretty much a lap down there.
Yeah, but he was out in front of the leaders. He should have stayed out, and I guess he figures, you know, he needs tires more than that. I would have took the wave round. And look at Brandon Stokes going to the outside.
Yeah, obviously the inside line's better on the first lap or two, but I guess he decides he wants the outside instead to try and get that preferred line from start to finish. That being said, like, while I say that, I've seen people go lower and lower on the track, so maybe the rubber's getting better on the inside line there. You've seen people slowly, like, eke lower down the track as the race went on. So, quick note about the temperature, hasn't changed. It's still exactly where it was, which is interesting. Track temp has gone up by like 2 degrees Fahrenheit, but that is essentially negligible.
That's not even really much.
Yeah, it's pretty much nothing. It's all it just went down by a degree as well the moment I said that, because of course it did.
It's like the guys listening to you. All right, pace cars in. We'll get ready to fire these guys up one more time. Brandon Stokes on the outside.
Yeah, it looks like Parker Alexander got a really good run there too. And whoa, we're 3 wide already.
Yeah, 25 did not get a good start.
Yeah, Matthew about to dive in the low line there, but unfortunately that's going to cost him more in the games. As you now see Brady Briggs flying past him now because he was on the inside line. And now Jeff Hollingsworth coming in as well. That was a bad move for Tyrrell. He should have stuck behind Jenkins, I think. because you can see him just dropping positions.
Yeah, he really thought that he was going to be able to get by him that fast, but that didn't happen. That's costing him right now.
Yeah, Alexander's already chasing after the leader. We've got a bit of a fight going on back here between like Vincent, Terrell, and Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth finally broken away. Now Vincent's on the inside of not Vincent, sorry, Kyle Vincent Gilbert. Ugh, he's on the inside of Matthew Terrell. I don't know what name to call him. He's got three.
Who is that? The 97 Tanner Costa, man. They were close as could be. Look, I think we were almost 3 wide back here again. We are 3 wide. Wow! Oh, the 53 makes contact with. I believe that was the 57. Yeah. Oh.
57, yeah.
Man, I saw 3 wide coming up.
Oh, and the worst thing is,
let's see what happened here. Let's get a little bit of a closer look on this one. Yeah, 3 wide right here. 33 to 57 and the 53. Yeah, make a little bit of contact. Oh, who was that? The 03 of Bradley Allison, I believe. Getting a little bit of damage on that one, trying to avoid it.
Now, people might not pit this time. I mean, some will probably pit, but I think people might not bother. I'm kind of curious to see how it will go now. I think it looks like the leaders are going in. Yep, Stokes is in. Alexander's in. Brady Briggs is not. Yes!
You like that, don't you?
I like this guy because he did the right sides only. He's going on no tires now. He's making things exciting. And to be fair, it's working for him.
We got a lot more guys staying out, too.
And that gives him more of a buffer against the people behind him, which is definitely going to help. Alright, Stokes is in a stall cleanly. Jenkins is in cleanly. Yeah. Terrell's in cleanly.
Bunch of guys stopped pretty quick here, too.
Oh, wow. Paskwich got a little ahead of Parker Alexander there. I'm curious if he did a right side only strategy.
Looks like...
Oh, that front 5 got all mixed up.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's a couple of guys I'm looking at right now, time-wise, that are definitely looking like they might be doing a 2-tire deal.
Paskwich, right sides only.
Same thing with Sean Weaver. Looks like he took only 2 tires, too, in that number 37. Right now it's showing him in 11th. We'll wait for him to go across the line and see if that's where it keeps him at. Brady Briggs up front.
And I think Byron Rodney did not stop at all. He drove through as well. I think.
Yeah, there was
I think back of the bar's lap down.
There was a couple of guys that stayed out. I saw a bunch of trucks going by on the outside.
Yeah. Brady Briggs, Mark Jenkins, Joe Morganti, I believe.
Thanks for the compliment there. We just got complimented, bro. On our,
oh, thank you, darling. I don't know what you said, but thank you.
Yeah, Brady Briggs, check him out, man.
Yeah, absolutely brave call for sure. Unfortunately, one of them is Bob Cavara, who is a lap down, so no real gain to him there. But Joe Morganti, Mark Jenkins, Brady Briggs, Byron Rodney, Brandon Stokes also came out. I think it was the first of the 4 tire shreds. These guys coming out with no tires, great idea with so many of them there. It's going to slow down the leaders and maybe give you the position.
Yeah, it looks like Brandon Stokes in that 21, the first one on 4 tires and then on back. So that should be an interesting start here.
And Paskwich going with the rights only got ahead of Parker Alexander, who looks like he had a really bad stop, to be honest. He was fighting in 2nd, and now all of a sudden he's back in 10th. Even with the 4 cars that are a lap who didn't pit, that's still a rather substantial drop.
Let's see, we have 26 still on the lead lap. Jordan Barry, the last truck on the lead lap, and at number 26. Only seeing 1 driver off the track, Dylan Moskowitz, and that could be, I believe he's in the pits, or did he take it behind the wall?
I'm getting a weird bug, which is saying that Ray Black Jr. was 35 laps down in a 25 lap race.
Really?
it's an interesting one. I've never seen that one before.
Hey, it's trying to do my math.
Yeah.
That's like my math.
Wait a minute. One of these things is not like the others. that's magic. I don't know how that happened. I'm just endlessly amused by it. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. No, hold on. He actually is. Sorry, let me correct that. He actually is on 25 laps. Everyone else is on 60. Herp derp.
Really?
I'm silly. Yeah. Everyone else is on lap 60, 61. He is on lap 25, 26.
All right, so we're getting ready to go back green. Brady Briggs is going to take the outside for the start. Mark Jenkins on the inside. You got Byron Rodney, Joe Morganti, row 2, Brandon Stokes, Matthew Tyrell, row 3, John Jenkins, and Kevin Paskowitz, row 4. Going to be interesting, man, because from behind Byron Rodney in that number 75 is where we see the fresh tires. So,
yeah, I think Brady Briggs is just hoping at the moment that people behind him can just slow them down enough to burn off their tires.
if he
And then
can,
he can save his enough.
and if he could get a good enough jump, too, I mean, get out there, clean air, should help him out quite a bit.
And to be fair, he was doing pretty well on rights only, so this might actually work for him.
Here we go.
33's getting here. And there goes Brady Briggs with an amazing one. The 33 can
Wow.
The 33 was edging too far forward, and then Brady Briggs saw his moment and struck.
And look at that,
there's
Byron
a
Rodney
mess
going to
there.
pull a second here.
Yeah, and already the mess has begun with Jenkins, Joe Morganti already being under attack by Matthew Terrell. And,
Ooh.
it's stuck his nose in front of Kevin Paskowitz there. Almost got it chopped off.
Yeah, he got a little nudge there.
Might go 3 wide here. Oh, almost.
Wow.
Stokes goes on the outside.
Oh, contact.
Oh,
Oh,
and
more
Paskowitz,
contact.
here we go.
Oh, wow. Look at the 21 up into the fence.
And this is a field wrecker.
Oh, wow.
The big one.
Oh, that was the big one, man. All right, let's go
So that just
back.
went from bad to worse to worse to worse to the worst. It just got slowly worse as the race got better.
You've seen a little bit of contact further back, and then it just kind of pinballed its way.
Devolved.
Yeah, look at that.
Exactly. Pinball, the right word there. That's what it's called. That was a pinball.
Wow. Oh, look at the 21, man. Wow, we got to go inside with him on that one.
He went for a ride.
Let's take a ride with him. Oh, sorry, wrong. Why did they put me in there? Let's go in with Brandon Stokes.
Paskowitz had a hell of a ride there too.
Yeah, he was kind of like the pinball in between, man.
He was trying to avoid an incident and gain a position. Unfortunately, he kind of got stuck right in the middle of it.
Look, boom. Look at him up into the fence on the roof. Oh, my goodness, man.
That's going to suck for Stokes because Stokes had a lot of pace. It was really fighting out for a win there. Just got essentially annihilated. Now we're going to see a lot, and I mean a lot of cars going in. I think they have a fast repair here, so they're going to see a lot of cars getting repaired. Did Stokes manage to get his car going?
No, I think he's towed it in.
Yes, I believe so as well. I mean, I'm not too surprised that car would not be going anywhere rather fast, but man.
Yeah, that was a tough start there for what was that, the 33? No, who was on the outside of Brady Briggs? Was it the 33 on the start?
Brady Briggs was on the outside, and it was I think it was a 33 on the inside of Mike Jenkins. Yeah. What happened was like Brady Briggs was waiting, and Jenkins went a little bit too early and had to lay off the gas. And at that moment, Brady Briggs struck, put his foot down, and he was gone. But fortunately, Jenkins had such a bad start; it kind of compressed the field a little bit too much, as it happens. Interestingly, Briggs is still staying out. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, we haven't lost Parker Alexander.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just saw Parker Alexander take it behind the wall.
I'm wondering if perhaps he might have accidentally used up his fast repair earlier.
It just might have been too much damage on that truck to get back out on the track. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, again, I apologize. I don't know what happened with Facebook going live, but it never went live, so my apologies for that. I'm not sure what happened.
So, by the looks of it, I think Parker Alexander might have already used his fast repair and saw the repair time and went, nope. Just saw him put his tires on and then just left.
Yeah, probably too much time.
Yeah, unfortunately, one thing I've noticed, well, at least in my experience, for some reason the fast repair is always turned on.
Hey, do you believe this? We've had 65 laps complete, coming to 66 laps. We've only had 2 lead changes, and all that fighting, there's only been 2 lead changes.
Yeah, one was Stokes getting at the head, and the second one was Brady Briggs with this amazing play that's still working for him at the moment, to be honest. And he still has a buffer. He's still got 2 cars behind him that can hopefully slow down the fast guys.
Just by the way they were racing that, you just think there was like 10 lead changes already, man. There was a lot of racing going on all through the field.
There was one hell of a brawl going on, that was for sure. And these pit stops just makes things get even more messy at times, which can be good and bad. If you know what you're doing, you can really move forward. Unfortunately, a lot of cars got annihilated there. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Unfortunately for some guys, it really cost them that last one right there. But man, I'll tell you what, the 21 up into the fence like that, man. And he is still sitting in the pits. So I think his night might be done. I'd be surprised if we see him come back out on the track.
I'm curious to see how this goes.
All right, so let's see. Looks like so far Brady Briggs is going to take the outside again.
That's probably what he wants to be as well. Got to get as much speed as possible to try and get ahead of everybody. As the name in the back of his car says, momentum. He needs it.
He's in front of the 76. Let's take a look from the. Oh yeah, momentum.
Yeah, he's gonna try and get a good run like last time. The problem is now, like last time he had about 3 slow cars over behind him that gave him a bit of buffer. Like the back row behind him was just all slower cars with old tires. All slower in quotation. They had old tires. But now look who's right behind him. Is Matthew Terrell on fresh tires. And was fighting at the start of this race with the leader, so yeah. That's not quite the situation he wants.
Yeah,
if he gets a good run, he'll get a good run. Like everything that Brady's going to do here is going to also go to Terrell. If Brady gets a run, then Terrell will get a good one too. That means everyone behind Terrell's going to get a good run as well. So not quite what he wants to see.
Here we go.
And he's off already. And wow, actually, you managed to catch Terrell almost napping a bit there. Terrell is going to get past Mark Jenkins, but he's going to take a bit of time at it. And he's on the outside now of Jenkins, and they're getting pretty close to an exit.
Wow.
But yep, Terrell is slowly getting past the 33.
Yeah, Terrell's got those tires.
He's trying to get past Byron Rodney right now. He's trying so hard to get past Byron Rodney, John Jenkins is. Oh, and Jenkins had a bad run there, Mark Jenkins did. There's 2 Jenkinses! Ah! You see, John Jenkins on the outside of it, Mark. You actually might get past him with a bit of draft from Byron Rodney. You know, behind us a bit.
Caution is out.
Trying to find.
16.
Root Baker is backwards.
Yeah, and 16 also involved in that. Let's go back and take a look and see.
Who was that doing donuts down in the infield? What the? The 16 of Aiden Patterson. What happened here? They got a shunt up the rear by Tanner Costa.
Yeah, looking right now, I see the 97 Tanner Costa got him. He hits the inside wall.
And Hoot Baker, I don't know what happened with him. It looks like he got a shunt as well, trying to avoid that, and just ends up in reverse.
Let me see. Let's go check out what happened with Hoot Baker real quick.
I love how cleanly he was in reverse there. That's just, it's like a movie, man. That was good to see.
Watching him right now. The 44 made a little bit of contact with him. I guess Hoot Baker slowed up pretty quick when he saw what was going on. Yeah, you see him kind of just roll it down, no problems, no worries.
And anyone who's driven a forklift at rather high speed knows that's not easy. It really isn't. Interesting, Baker is staying out too. I think he's trying to get his lap back, if I remember correctly. Yes, he's a couple laps down. A bunch of cars in. Actually, pretty much everyone's now in for their tyres. Curious if a certain Brady Briggs has stayed out, but I don't think he did. No, he did not.
Showing Paul Crumray right now in the lead. Joe Morganti second, and then John Jenkins third. So let's see if Crumray and Morganti stay out. Crumray did lead the lap, so he got that bonus point if that's what he was looking for.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
It looks like Hollingsworth and Jenkins took right side.
Right sides only. And here comes Crumray.
Got him back ahead of Brady Briggs again, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for Brady Briggs. I'm going to say I'm kind of liking the guy right now, so... Wait, did he even pit? He did pit.
Yeah, he did go in. He's actually going to move up a couple spots here once we go back across the line. showing Joe Morganti now as your leader, and then you got John Jenkins, Jeff Hollingsworth, Brady Briggs in 4th, Terrell in 5th, Mark Jenkins in 6th. Let's see if we pull up the 10 real quick now that everybody's across the line. So you got Joe Morganti, Paul Crumray, John Jenkins, Jeff Hollingsworth, Brady Briggs, Matthew Terrell, Mark Jenkins, Byron Rodney, Kevin Paskowich, and Ron Hollyfield rounding out the top 10.
I wonder if Morganti's just trying to get that lap leg, because he's got damage on that car.
Well, he's got it now, so at least if he goes in, it wasn't a waste. It sucks when you see somebody stay out and then they don't actually get scored for that lap, you know what I mean, when they could have gone in and taken care of it. Looks like he's staying out, though.
That's going to be interesting. And all I can see, Bradley Allison is back. I'm wondering if I don't know why his scoring was 24th. I'm rather confused. Oh, yeah, he's going to go to the side and let everyone go past. Apparently,
yeah.
He's now a lap down? What the?
Yeah, he is a lap down. I'm not sure what happened. He might have got stuck in the pits when the pace car went by earlier.
Yeah, there's some damage on that car still as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, he might have been getting some of it repaired and just didn't get out fast enough. That's the problem, you know, when you're not up in the front going into the pits, the pace car catches you fast, especially if you're sitting there getting any damages fixed. And if you don't beat it out, you're done. You're going back. We still got plenty racing here, though, man. Right now, we've only had 4 lead changes. We've still got 127 laps to go.
Yeah, so far it's been a pretty good race. There's been some smart plays, for fast drivers as well. Some things have moved around a little bit, which is kind of juicy. Obviously, Brady Briggs got to the lead there. He's still back and forth, but he's not far away. And he's now got fresh tyres, fresher than the cars ahead of him, so the roles are entirely reversed.
Yeah.
We have to see if he has any pace in comparison to Hollingsworth and Jenkins when they get up to speed. Joe Morganti is just going to be a wild card, I'm going to say, because I don't know what's going to happen with that.
He's not on much older tires, but definitely a couple more laps on there than what these guys have.
And
so
some front right damage. That's the thing I'm thinking.
That might.
Yeah, sorry. It's going to make it a bit tight at the front right there for sure.
Yeah, I think that's going to be an issue. Hopefully not a big one.
And most of the field, I think, pretty much most of the field went for 4 tyres. I think some guys made them right, so unfortunately did not catch up with all of them. And John Jenkins is going to be on the inside line here, on the front row. So pretty much as close to the lead as he's been since that for past few restarts.
Let's see how Joe Morganti handles this restart here. He's in control of the start once the pace car goes in. He did take the outside. You got John Jenkins on the inside in the number 25. He's been pretty quick all night. And then Hollingsworth not too far behind.
There he goes. The very last one before green. Morganti is off.
He's got a good start.
He's trying to compress the field as much as possible, just trying to get them to fight each other and not him.
And look, we are almost 3 wide again further back.
It begins. It begins.
And here comes John Jenkins and Brady Briggs.
Oh, Mark Jenkins losing control. Noticed his car was getting loose there, but he does manage to save it. No yellow flag, but he's going to drop every position known to man. Oh, and 3 wide further back, it's going to be an incident. Almost 4 wide.
Wow.
Middle.
Ooh, I saw that.
There was just messy, real quick.
Wow, that definitely was that was something. And look at the who is that? The 07. Oh man, wow.
And we got Hollingsworth on the inside of Brady Briggs right now. It looks like he was trying to pass the 3 of Morganti and could not complete the pass on Morganti, which is an interesting part. Like I said, he's got a better run this time. He might get him here. Unfortunately, Brady Briggs has nowhere to go. He has to sit behind Morganti, the slower car.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck there right now.
Yep, he's going to get passed, unfortunately, by Tyrell. Oh, Morganti slams into Hollingsworth. Here we go.
And they're around.
Oh, no, that was just not going to be good.
Oh, wow. 53 into the grass to 42. Looks like he's going to suffer some damages.
Yeah, that one was unfortunately not really anyone's fault at all. Just everyone together at the wrong place at the wrong time for sure. That's going to be a shame for Terrell. Terrell looked like he had a good opportunity for a pass on both, perhaps, or just pass on one. And they all of a sudden slowed down in front of him and he get nowhere. That's going to be Hollingsworth and Terrell both damaged.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow, Paskowitz just makes it through. Wow, look at the stack up. Oh, man, the 37. Sean Weaver, you got to go in with him and see this. Oh, poor guy, man. He is destroyed. He was, where'd he go? He sees it up in front of him right here. He starts slowing down and was going to cut underneath the 42, and the 42 took off. Oh, man, and his truck just blew up right there.
A little bit of a, what'd you call it? Revenge between Ray Black Jr. and Morganti. Morganti looks like he tapped the rear of Ray Black's car during that, what would you call it?
The caution lap?
Safety, yes, during the caution lap. Yeah, he tapped the rear of Ray Black's car there. And I think Ray Black retaliated by denting the back of his car as well. So, don't know why that was going on there. That's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, and you know, I was gonna say
considering that Ray Black is 2 laps down.
Right, I was gonna say like he was charging through, and he was kind of like wild right there for a little bit, and I don't know. I know if I was some of those drivers out there, I wouldn't be too happy with that. You know, that many laps down, he was racing like he was going for the win.
Yeah, that was well, it's a thing. We'll call it that. It's a thing. But anyways, the front of this field changed quite a bit with that incident now.
Yeah.
John Jenkins is back in the lead. Brady Briggs gonna be in second, but Kevin Paskowitz in third and Tanner Costa fourth.
Yeah, Paskowitz managed to just barely get by. If he would have been another second back, he would have been in that.
I think Paskowitz doesn't like he's used his fast repair now, so this is all he's got. So he can't damage this car with about half the race or more to go.
Yeah. Let's take a quick look here at some of these drivers while we're under pace. John Jenkins, he started on the pole. He's back up in the front. Brady Briggs started 29th. He's sitting second. Kevin Paskowitz started 16th. He's third. Tanner Costa started 26th. He's fourth. Byron Rodney started 15th. He's fifth. Ron Hollyfield started 10th, and he is sitting sixth. Jordan Barry started 8th. He's 7th. Bob Lacavara started 20th. Look at him up here in 8th.
The weird thing about that is, he was a lap down.
Yeah.
He's back on the lead lap in 8th place. Well done to Bob Lacavara for that one. That's amazing.
And Justin Fox started 22nd. He's 9th. Mike Whitaker started 27th. He's in 10th.
Yeah, there's been a few guys that start at the back of the pack, and you just got to keep the car safe and wait for the right moments. And as Brady Biggs is showing, he's in second place right now in a raceable car. And he started 29th. It can work. Yeah, you need a good qualified lap. You just need to be a good driver and know when to make use of it. And Paskowitz as well, even though he's been in a few incidents, he's kept that car straight now. He's going to have to keep it straight as possible and fight cleanly here.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to, because we still have too many laps left to go.
And even Byron Rodney as well, he's in 5th. He started 15th, right? But here's the thing, he took the right sides only strategy with Brady, and it worked for him. He's now in 5th, and he's got 4 sets of tires like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So those strategies can really gain you some wins here.
Yeah, he just needed to get that position.
Yep, and it's definitely worked for him. And of course, good old Ron Holyfield. He may not be the fastest here and there, but he's always up there because he keeps his car as straight as possible.
Yeah, he's up in 6th right now, right?
Yeah, he's respectful, keeps his car alive, he tries to give people room. That's how his car generally makes it to the end somewhere. It's always good to watch him. And it's not, I'm looking around, there's not many food cars here. I'm kind of glad for that. Not too many.
That's alright, I'm full now anyway, man. I just ate.
The only thing I can see is pedigree. I'm pretty sure that doesn't count as food. Well,
Depends how hungry you are.
Oh, never mind, it's Chickadee's car. Damn it.
All
7
right.
up.
So, John Jenkins, Brady Briggs on the front row here. Pace car lights are out. We're going to get ready to fire these guys up again. Let's see. It's going to be a good battle up here in the front.
Yeah, Jenkins chose the inside line like everybody else. I bet he's going to go right now. Yep, there he goes. A really good run for John Jenkins there. It looks like Brady's going to secure second place rather easily, but he's behind us a bit of a fight for third.
Yeah, Paskowitz and Costa.
Yeah, Paskowitz trying to hold that inside line. This is the only time the inside line really works consistently, and Costa into the outside wall there actually for a moment.
And here comes Byron Rodney now too.
Yeah, I call them teammates with
And here we go for the lead.
Oh, and Tanner Costa bumping the rear of Kevin Paskowitz. He slid right in front of him and stopped him. So good move from Paskowicz, blocking Tanner Costa off there. And yeah, that lead, a bit of a fight going on already. You know what, further back, the grid, they're getting a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, here comes...
Vincent Gilbert ahead of Lacavara and Mike Whitaker all the way on the inside.
Yeah, I was just watching that.
Try and jump in there. He's going to try to go 3 wide. He's going to go 3 wide.
Yeah, going to take it 3 wide. Briefly, here comes a 42 now on the outside.
Yeah, Hollingsworth had a fast car, at least, and forced his way through the field again. And yeah, Aiden Patterson managed to complete the pass as well. Doesn't gain any positions, unfortunately, because Hollingsworth got past him as well. And Hollingsworth is already flying forward. Wow. This is what we can see when Hollingsworth actually starts attacking. He gets a lot of pace. As we see Ron Holyfield actually on the inside of Carl Vincent Gilbert. It looks like he doesn't quite have the pace necessary to complete that pass.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing him in that 27, man. I'm so used to seeing him in the 7. I start looking around for the 7. I'm like, yeah.
Even better. It's 27 and they're 227. Because of course.
Yeah. And they have to be by each other eventually, right?
Yeah, and Hollingsworth is not going to fly past Holyfield. Holyfield had no pace at all there. I think he gave it all up on that attack. That being said, he's going to try the over-under here. But it looks like that outside line is just going to give Hollingsworth all the pace he needs, and he's gone. You know what? Still a fight going on. Devin Doss on the inside of Bob Lacavara, and you got Matthew Tyrell trying to stick his nose in as well. And he's going to get the pass on 2 cars at once.
Oh man, I'm seeing trucks sliding all over back there.
And Devin Doss is hugging that Larson line. I can tell you, it is not pleasant up there. It is very bumpy.
Oh, contact between the 33 and the 8. Oh no! Oh man, in the 59 now gets some damage on that one. Man,
7 absolutely right. Essentially slammed right into that with nowhere to go.
Go back. See the 8 there on the outside. The 33 with a good run. He's gonna try and squeeze it. Oh, I don't know what he was thinking. I think he was going to try and squeeze it 3 wide, but there was no room, man, at all. Let's go with the 59 of Antonucci on that one.
It wasn't quite going to work. You can dream, you can hope, but it's just not quite going to make it.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Like he was going to go 3 wide.
Oh, yes! Brody Briggs, yes!
He stays out.
Everyone else goes in the pits, and Brady Briggs at the last moment dove out. So he was following Jenkins in. The moment Jenkins went in there, he turned straight off and went back to the line. So now Brady Briggs is going to be your race leader again.
Wow.
I think he might be the only one that stayed out. Look, see. I can't see anyone behind him.
Yeah, there's somebody in a red truck coming up behind him. I didn't catch the number, though.
That's Hoot Baker going for his getting himself unlapped. So yeah, it looks like Brady Briggs is going to be the only car on old tires. Let's see if anyone does right something, but I don't know if I'm going to see any of that. Actually, let me correct myself already. Looks like Byron Rodney just did that.
Yeah, Byron Rodney got out pretty quick. He had a 10.2 second stop.
Yep, right side's only for Byron Rodney. I can't see anyone else just yet. I'll have a look around. Paskowicz did 4 tires. I don't know what's that Costa doing? What the? Huh?
Where's he at?
He came out in 4th, and then he stopped and let everyone go by.
He probably got popped speeding or something, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, you want to go in as soon as you can, right? That still seems a little interesting. But, so yeah, Brady Briggs back in the lead again. I mean, he didn't do bad on old tires last time, but he can do this again. He's got Rodney behind him rather than John Jenkins, so he might have a chance to make a bit of a run here and get away from everybody. I believe Carl Vincent Gilbert did 4 tires. I have to go back and double check, but he's currently in 4th.
Yeah, it looks like by the time, according to the time, I would say he definitely did.
Yeah, 4 tires. So only one did 2 tires is Byron Rodney, and next in front of him, Brady Briggs on no tires at all.
6 lead changes, 109 laps to go. Still, we're almost at halfway. Had a lot of changes up here. Look at Ronnie Osmer back here in 20th. Who else is back here that was up in the front? Mark Jenkins back here in 22nd, and he is going back into the pits, top off. Got Kevin Paskowitz up here in 4th. Jordan Barry in at number 6. He is sitting 6th.
There's a lot of things moving around. Good to see Hollingsworth is moving through the field again. I don't know if he got any damage in that last incident. I don't think he was involved anywhere near it. No, his car's straight.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty straight.
He's got halfway to go. He's already used his fast repair, so gotta be careful with that.
Aiden Patterson in that Monster Mobile. Got it nice and cleaned up. 95, Devin Doss right behind him in 9th. And then Mike Whitaker in that 707 sitting 10th. See where Brady Briggs looks like he's choosing to take the outside. Byron Rodney going to take the inside.
He's just gonna hope that Byron can slow people down enough for him to get away.
What's up there, Adam?
A few guys moving around too. Jordan Barry started 8th. He's now in 6th. He's got some damage in that car though. Quite a bit. He's got back right damage and front left damage.
Wow.
And it might be some front right as well. I kind of can't tell. The camera's kind of lying to me.
And we still got quite a ways to go here. We're almost at halfway.
SPEEDWAY bro.
Can you say that again? All right, Byron Rodney on the inside now. Brady Briggs going to take them to the flag. You got John Jenkins, Kevin Paskowitz right behind them.
Yeah, he needs a good run here.
See if Briggs is going to hold it or go.
He's going to go. He's holding as much as he can. There he goes. It looks like Byron Rodney's going to actually slow down the faster cars there. It looks like Kevin Paskowitz did not get a good run. So Byron Rodney's going to slow down John Jenkins and give Brady Briggs the lead he needs. And you see some cars all wiggling around there in the third to four car, sorry.
Yeah, you got 25 John Jenkins and the 7 of Paskowitz side by side.
Paskowitz was trying to get past Rodney, I think, there, and now he's have to fight Jenkins again. And they got close. Oh, they're getting real close to still banging there, but good driving from both. No incidents there. I'm just watching to see when, Byron Rodney's going to try and attack on Brady Briggs on the inside here. He's got the right side only, so he's probably got better tyres than Brady Briggs does, but not by much. And it looks like Brady Briggs just can't defend against Byron Rodney, which is interesting.
Oh, that's close.
It almost became a moment. That's how all these incidents happen. Someone slid up too far. But good control from Rodney and from Brady Briggs to not cause an incident there.
Yeah, Rodney
they're
had
blocking
to...
off the entire track too.
Yeah. Rodney had to back it off a little bit on that one.
Yep.
And look at the 7 and the 227 right behind them.
That almost became an incident in and of itself. As Byron Rodney is still fighting it out with Brady Briggs there. I'm curious if there's some kind of like 60 chess going on here where they just block the entire road by going side by side. Oh, getting close. Oh, they did actually touch there, but Brady Briggs, nothing really happens there. Brady Briggs saves it quickly, and off they go. But Rodney will complete the pass there. Now Briggs is going to get under attack by John Jenkins. As Kyle Gilbert managed to get past Paskowitz and trying to get past Brady Briggs now as well. As John Jenkins slides in front of him too.
Wow.
Yeah, this front pack is not giving up yet. This is for all the marbles. It looks like Brady Briggs went way wide out there. I'm curious if that's going to cost him position as Jenkins might slide up ahead of him, and he does.
Wow, and he makes him, he lets him know he's there.
I don't think Brady Briggs could have done anything there. The only thing he could do is just tap him and pray he doesn't spin him. Now Paskowitz had to go on the outside of Gilbert because Gilbert went to the inside of Briggs there. This is just a constant fight going on. If you still got, damn it, what was his name? Gilbert on the inside of Paskowitz.
Now Paskowitz getting a good run on the outside, and here comes the 42 of Hollingsworth now too. Look at, you can see 227 Kyle Gilbert gets a good run in. Oh, and he's going around.
And here we go, incident again. They're off the racing line, so no yellow flag. They're all in the grass.
Wow. Couple of drivers down there, huh?
Yeah. Hollingsworth got some damage there, unfortunately, from that one. And Rodney's still in the lead with John Jenkins catching up somewhat. But interestingly, he's not actually catching up all that much. Just check this lap. I'm pretty sure he's going to be faster.
Byron
No,
Rodney.
actually, he's a little slower than Rodney. What the?
Yeah, Rodney with a 23.7, man. Lighting it on fire.
And Jenkins 23.8. Brody Briggs 23.9, but he is faster than people behind him. That is interesting. That those right sides are actually making Rodney faster right now. This is the car's a little bit more loose, which you want.
Looking a little bit further back, man. We got guys trying to get a couple of positions over here.
Oh yeah, there's actually, honestly, a big chunk of the field is too wide or about to be. It's kind of awesome to watch, but you can't watch it all.
Just saw Jordan Barry and Matthew Terrell were side by side. Terrell was on the inside. Looks like he's going to try to go to the outside. Can't get it done just yet.
You got side by side with Hollingsworth and Matt Burkhart. You got running Osmer and Mark Jenkins. Further back, you got Costa fighting it out with, damn it, who was it? David Bigger. And Mark Jenkins and Ronnie Osmer still fighting it out. They're getting real close in entry there.
Yeah.
Jenkins is forcing Osmer way out wide. And actually going to take the position rather cleanly there. Up ahead, looks like Hollingsworth has gotten past Matt Burkhart and is now fighting off with Devin Doss. They complete that pass as well. And John Jenkins getting real close to Byron Rodney here. Unfortunately, you can't see the front side of Jenkins's Rodney's rear bumper, so you can't see where the passing side is. So you have to watch and see if he picks the passing side or the service.
Choose your line, right?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it was like a game of Cluedo, you know. Is the driver chasing me? Is he about to be dead? He picked left. Yes. And he's trying to steal the outside line from Rodney there. He's trying to stick his nose in there. Did not quite have the room. Rodney saw that and didn't quite block it off, but just did not give the room. And now you got Hollingsworth trying to get on the inside of Mike Whitaker, and they almost touched there on exit. And behind, you've got essentially nose-to-tail brawl from the 53 all the way back to the 57. Everyone's slotting around. It looks like the 33 is now going to try and pass the 53 of Joe Morganti. Then you got the 37 passing Rodney Osmer, and the 37 is losing control. Going to try and save it, but he's going to slow down right in front of 57. They does save it, no yellow flow flag. That's all his pace gone. Fortunately, the 57 lost pace as well. Oh, we have a big incident. 33. The 53. Oh no! Navron Hollowfield. No, my man.
Oh, did he get a piece of that one too?
Yeah, by the time he saw it, he tried to block, but tried to stop. But there's nowhere to go. He just slammed into him. Like a crash tackle there. My God. Get down, Mr. President! Bang! I'm sorry, that's just kind of amusing. And everyone's trying to avoid it, but oh my God, Kevin Paskowicz, full drift around the wall. They're trying to avoid that. That is insanity.
Oh, wow. Where's the 27?
I think it's going to be Paskowicz's night over there.
Let's take a ride with the 27.
And I think everyone is going to go into the pits except Mike Whitaker, apparently.
Wow, that was a pretty hard hit right there, too. Wow,
oh,
even
no, Brady.
Paskowicz, too.
In his pits, Brady Briggs missed his stall.
Oh, did he?
Yep. I'm having a look around, see if anyone else misses him, but so far, so good. Rodney got into his stall pretty cleanly. Terrell missed his stall.
And look who's out here getting a lap led.
There's Mike Whitaker.
Yep, Mike Whitaker. 27,
oh, no.
sitting first.
And Briggs was fighting that for like second, third-ish. She's now going to be further behind. It actually looks like John Jenkins got a really good stop there, actually. The strength of that final box for sure. Just a good stop.
And Whitaker is going to come in. Jesse Fox going to come in. So that'll give it back up to John Jenkins. You see Byron Rodney, Braden Briggs.
Nope, it looks like Mike Whitaker got the actual lead there for that lap as well.
Yeah.
Jenkins still being shown in second, so Whitaker got 2 laps left.
Yeah, he's got to come back around one more time, Jenkins, to get scored.
Yeah, but 2 laps led there for Mike Whittaker. I mean, it's something, mate. And now Brady Briggs, Byron Rodney have all got fresh tyres, just like John Jenkins again. So it's all 4 fresh tyres for all 3 of them. And also, not to mention, I've seen Chris Bouchard moving forward as well. He started 12th. He's now in 7th. And I think he's got the pace to keep going too, so we have to see where he goes. And Terrell's back in 9th. And right behind him is Jeff Hollingsworth too. So those guys were fighting for like 2nd and 3rd at one point. And here they are back in 9th and 10th, and they both have fresh cars.
Where is... Oh, look at Paskowitz. He's got lots of damage on that truck right now.
I think his race is essentially done, but if I know him, he's going to keep fighting as much as he can. He's going to try and fight as much as possible. He's got some front right damage, a lot of front left. He's got a lot of back right damage. That car is, well, might want to replace the entire thing rather than repair that one.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of tools out there pounding that thing out.
Oh yeah.
Still got some good-looking trucks out there. A couple of guys keeping it pretty clean still.
Keeping the car safe. And honestly, one of them, Brady Briggs, as well as I believe, I think Byron Rodney's car is pretty clean too. Yeah, his car is pretty much perfectly straight.
Yeah.
Same can be said of John Jenkins. All 3 of their cars are just perfectly straight right now. Even Aiden Patterson, I haven't talked much about him. His car is perfectly straight too. And he's currently in 4th position. Starting out from 17th. That's a good move forward for him. Name of the game is just keep the car safe, it seems.
Let's take a quick look. 12 laps complete, 9 lead changes, 88 laps to go. Where is Jenkins gonna go? To the inside, Rodney on the outside, Brady Briggs on the inside, and then Aiden Patterson on the outside here on this start.
Let's see if Byron Rodney has anything but John Jenkins this time. He actually had good pace the last time, but now he's got a set of 4 tires like everybody else. I'm curious to see if his pace is going to get better or worse. Definitely seem comfortable in the car.
We're gonna sit inside with 4th place driver Aiden Patterson on this start.
Yep, he's in the right position to watch all this. And off goes Jenkins.
Come on now.
And Jenkins gets a clean run. Unfortunately, it looks like Brady Briggs gets past Byron Rodney there, and we already have a yellow.
Oh, caution is out.
Oh my god, that is a...
I'm not sure. I've seen a bunch of different trucks slow down.
Looks like it was Matthew Tyrrell and Jeff Hollingsworth, I believe.
Oh.
Oh, no, correction, sorry. It was Hollingsworth and who is that? Jordan Barry.
Yeah, I was going to say, look like the 26 and the 42. Let's go one more time back. Yeah, looked like the 42 got underneath the 26 there.
Oh no, looking at that, that's full-on net code. There was a lot of room between these guys. Like, a man could walk between that.
Let me see if I can get a better camera angle here.
Yeah, there was a lot of room between that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's a damn shame, because that's going to be Hollingsworth's car pretty much out of the race now. He was
Ooh.
fighting it out, getting back to the lead. His car's going to be, well, less than perfect.
Yeah, definitely. All right,
But
well,
hey, this is actually a benefit for Brady Briggs. He's now going to be in 2nd place.
while these guys pit, I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. Take a
Let's
quick
talk about
look.
how the thing's going to go. I've been kind of, honestly, I'm liking what Brady Briggs has been doing because he's been doing the right thing at the right time to get forward.
Yeah, he's sitting in
I don't think I've
second
seen
right
that
now.
mistake yet. The only mistake I've seen him do was to miss his stall by like maybe half a meter. That was it. If he can keep this up and keep going to the end of the race, he might actually have a chance to get the win here. And Byron Rodney too, doing the same sort of thing. He's pretty much just been playing the right car at the right time. He's now sitting in third, and he's honestly had pretty good pace even when he was on older tyres. So he may have a chance to get the win here as well if he can just get up to and fight John Jenkins. Unfortunately, Aiden Patterson's just kind of snuck up on us. I don't know how he got there, to be honest. I haven't been able to look at it. I think because he's got a black painted car there, so I can't see it. It's just too dark. It's at night time at the moment.
Yeah, he's been up there for a little bit right now too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's currently like what is that? 10 p.m. at night in the session.
Yeah.
So perhaps his car's just like hidden into the night sky because I can't see it. I've missed it this entire race, but he's done a good work keeping that car straight and getting to the front.
Even the 44 Burkhardt sitting here in 6th. Osmer made his way back up to 7th. Bradley Allison there in that 03 has got himself up to, I believe, 8th. All right, let's watch this start here and see if John Jenkins is going to just blast off right here once the pace car goes in, or is he going to try to hold these guys back a little bit?
I think Bradley's hoping for a really good start here to try and keep up with him. I think Jenkins knows that. I have to wait and see. I'm also curious what Aiden Patterson's going to do. I'm waiting to see how he goes. He might get a really, really amazing run off of Jenkins and get past Bradley and go all the way up to second place.
Yeah, especially being in that outside line like that too. If he can time that start.
Right behind the leader too, so you get like the best position in the house, to be honest. And there goes Jenkins. Oh. No, he did not get a good one. In fact, it caught napping there. Looks like Brady Briggs got the best run of anyone there, keeping up with Jenkins.
Even the 44 looked like they had a little bit of an accordion effect there. 16 just didn't go.
Yeah, Brian Rodney's going to defend his position away from Aiden Patterson. That means that Patterson's going to get a really good run here. Might be able to catch up to him, as Bouchard does fall behind there a bit. And we've already got side-by-side further back with, looks like Mike Whitaker on the inside of Kyle and Allison.
And they're going to take it 3. Oh, it looked like they were going to take it 3 wide.
I think Kyle's side the better of that at the moment. As you see, Aiden Patterson actually dive way in on Byron Rodney there. And get really clear of him, actually. Rodney's going to come back with a counterattack here, but that was a really powerful move from Aiden Patterson there.
Yeah, moving it right up.
I think Rodney's going to try and fight back as much as he can, but it looks like Patterson just has a really good car right now. Going to pretty much complete the pass there. And Jenkins got well clearer of Brady. But that being said, Brady Briggs is actually 1/10 faster that last lap.
Yeah, give him a few laps. I think that truck will come back. We know he was fast. He was out there leading laps earlier. And here goes Byron Rodney to the inside.
Yep, back to the inside. He doesn't want to give that position. He wants that podium. As the car 4, he's been showing his car's really good today. If he just keep this up, he might be able to get the position back and hold third.
Just that inside line. Oh.
Yeah, look at how much it dies. That being said, these falling stuff back, you have to watch out for Chris Bouchard soon. He's actually under attack by Ronnie Osmer soon. Osmer fell way back due to the previous incident, but here he is again fighting up to the front.
Yeah, getting his way back up to the front. He was...
He managed to barge his way to the outside there, the two. He's going to get the outside line on Chris Bouchard.
He's got his nose in there. He's got it closed. Yeah, and he's going to take that spot.
Yeah, Bouchard has some front-end damage, which might be hurting his car. I think Osmer only has rear-end damage right now. And Byron Rodney again on the inside. Oh, he had a bit of a wiggle there, almost collided. He's going to try exactly what the 16 did to him. He's going to dive way in there. 16 going really wide out to the bumpy stuff. And Rodney's going to actually better slide up in front of him if he wants to. And he will.
Yeah, and he's got it.
He completes the pass on Aiden Patterson, but Patterson is not done there. He's going to try the inside again. But look at that outside line just take away.
And go up to the front. Briggs is closing in on Jenkins.
He's getting up there. He's got another 64 laps to make use of that. So he's in no rush. Just going to get up there and just get ready to start attacking him. As Patterson is still right behind Byron Rodney. You'll see if he's got another attack in him. He's going to give it a try. Definitely see that inside line can work if you use it right. But if you use it wrong, just watch as you get left behind.
Oh, it looks scary a little bit further back.
Oh, yeah. Got Jordan Barry on the inside of Paul Crumray right now. For I think it's 11th and 12th.
I was looking up at Whitaker and Coster. Looked like Coster was moving forward pretty quick and took a hole I didn't really look like was there.
Oh, and Costa, that amazing run again. Almost went to the rear of the 44. That's happened multiple times for Costa. He's gets so much run on the exit, but no one else apparently does. It looks like he's going to get past him right there. See if Matt Burkhart has anything for him. But nope, looks like he's going to be able to complete that pass rather cleanly.
Yeah.
And Byron Rodney is getting a bit of a gap away from Pat Pazzard, who's losing control. He's getting this bit of a slide on. He manages to save the car, but drops 2-3 positions now. Probably even 4 if Costa can get up to him. Just going a little bit too loose there into the corner.
Yeah, I think the track is definitely changing now.
Yeah, it might be, but at the moment all we can see is just general temperature, and it has not changed. Like at all. And Brady Briggs now getting real close to John Jenkins.
Yeah, he's got him into about 2/10 right now.
He's been faster every lap. Now the problem is getting up to him is one thing, passing is entirely another. And Jenkins has shown he's got a really, really good car here. And we got Carl Vincent Gilbert on the inside now of Chris Bouchard. He's going to go way down to the other line, try and get past him here. But I think he might have got a little too deep because the outside line's going to start powering away. And he does. It looks like Tanner Costa's going to be able to get up to Carl Vincent Gilbert there.
Yeah, Costa's going to go by. Oh, Gilbert, I'll tell you what, Gilbert's good on that inside going in.
But then out every time. As always with the inside line, getting an exit there is always where it hurts.
Because look at him right there. He can dive it in really hard. But then, see, right there, it's got to back out.
Yeah, otherwise you slide too high and you kill someone, as we've seen a few times today.
He needs that whole track.
Yeah, Tanner Costa's right now has got the pace at the moment.
Wow, there's a big shuffle going on back here between Barry and Whitaker, Terrell and Crumray.
I was watching as well, looking back there, seeing what's going on. It looks like Whitaker and Barry are fighting it out pretty hard back here. And Matthew Terrell's still got a good car, but unfortunately he's been in a few instances there. Maybe he's not quite got the either the pace or the position to make use of it.
And look at Costa leading this bunch here.
And looks like John Jenkins just pulled the lead out a little bit there and actually gained a bit from Briggs that last lap. So maybe he's just relaxing, or maybe Briggs started to burn off his tyres there. Either way, suddenly Jenkins' last lap was actually faster. And he is again.
Look at this 4-truck battle going on right here between, it was Osmer, Bouchard, Coster, Gilbert, and now Patterson slowly creeping into this. They were nose to tail. I mean,
whoa,
dude.
That dive from Bouchard. Wow. And he's going to slide right up.
And he's going to lose some spots.
Oh, yeah. It was a brave move there. You can see him get eaten 1, 2, maybe even 3 positions here if Aiden can get up to this. Well, I'm hearing someone slide. Oh, we have an incident with Jordan Barry. Matt Burkhart.
Oh.
Oh, that's just
Oh, man. Both of them. And Paul Crumray in that one, too. Man. Let's see what happened here. Watch with Jordan Barry in that 26.
Looks like Barry got some overlap there. We're trying to make use of it. Unfortunately, I don't think Burkhart quite knew he was overlapped yet.
Oh, no, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
The incident got worse and worse.
And Crumray got bailed on that one. I look like, from watching the replay right now, it looked like the 26 just drove it in too hard and couldn't turn. But it looks like he went straight into the 44 right there.
So the 44 was trying to turn in a bit earlier there.
And look at the 8, man. Paul Crumray gets destroyed.
Yeah, that car was already damaged, but I think that there just ended his engine.
Yeah, that's going to end it right there. Man, poor guy got destroyed on that one.
See if anyone misses their stall.
Good stop there by the 25.
Brady Briggs is out. And looks like Jenkins will get ahead of Brady Briggs as well as Ronnie Osmer. Osman actually got ahead of Byron Rodney there. I'm curious if Rodney maybe missed the stall. Or maybe Osman did a right side lane strategy. Alright, Rodney got in the stall.
And right now it's showing Bradley Allison in that 0-3 as the leader, but not scored yet. He's going into the pit, see if he can get across the line first. Paskowicz does pass him in the pits.
Just passing Jesse Fox in the pits there. Who was a lap down.
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at this almost the same color truck. I wasn't even looking at the number.
Car, his car is just ruined. Good to see him keep driving. Some people will be like, nope, my race is done, but he's still going at it.
Well, you know, you got to get the points, man. Every point counts.
Yeah, Allison's... Did he pit at all?
I don't believe so.
I'm curious. Like, I haven't seen... I don't know where his tires are at. Anything.
He's got 28 laps on those tires. These other guys have 1. So if he stays out, he's going to get eaten up, man.
He's got some pretty bad front right damage there too. Aero's gone, the front right fender's damage. He might have some engine damage there too, so that's going to be interesting for him. As he's going in now, he went for a lap lead, that's all. Smart call.
Yeah, I was going to say 28 laps on those tires. I mean, they'll eat him up like yesterday's lunch, man.
Oh, yeah.
Some leftovers. John Jenkins, Brady Briggs, Ronnie Osmer, Byron Rodney, Chris Bouchard, Tanner Coster, Aiden Patterson still holding on to 7th, Kyle Gilbert up here in 8th, Terrell back to 9th, and Whitaker in 10th in that 707. I love that car, that truck. Take a look here. We had 11 lead changes. We got 62 laps remaining here so far. Don't forget, next week's going to be Talladega. That'll be a pretty interesting race next week. Talladega is one of them kind of crapshoots, you know.
Definitely one of those races where you need like a roulette wheel before the race and just like spin it and see who get it. So that's pretty much how the race is decided.
When you go into those plate races, you got to just go in, you know, not expecting to finish, and then if you do, it's like a victory. You know what I mean? Because it just sucks.
I get a gold star.
The wrong place, the wrong time. You know.
You know, like a sticker on your car when you make it. Get a gold star saying, you know, yeah, I made it to the end of Talladega with no damage. Gold star. Give me 2 victories. One for the Schrader's car, one for the actual victory.
I know, right? So we have quite a few trucks behind the wall, unfortunately. We do have, what, I believe 18 still running. Look at that jump.
Yeah, he's off like a rocket ship again. Brady Briggs actually gets a pretty good run there, but just not quite enough. It looks like Byron Roddy's getting a bit of a shunt forward there. Tanner Costa saying, move it!
And look at that.
Get it past,
wow.
Oh, and Bouchard almost into a car of Vincent Gilbert there.
Yeah, I seen him sliding up, and Gilbert was right there.
And you got Matthew Terrell trying to get on the inside of Mike Whitaker.
And we're going 3 wide.
And Gilbert was in the wall.
Wow.
It was like Patterson got touched up by Bouchard there. Get a bit of a fresh coat of paint on the right side of that car. And it looks like Bouchard's car is having trouble holding to the ground. I see him wiggling around a bit there.
Yeah, and he's fading back fast.
Oh, yeah. Trying to resettle that car after that incident, I think. Brady Briggs has got to attack as fast as he can because his early run is where he's stronger than Jenkins. So he's got to get up there and go, go, go.
And he's...
Smith Terrell now on the inside of Carl Vincent Gilbert.
You saw Bouchard and Burkhardt almost making the contact right there. With the 78 Terrell on the inside trying.
Just watching to see how it goes. There's a lot of cars going to the pits as well. And looks like Rodney Osmond dropped back at least 2 positions there in that restart. And he's about to be under attack by Aiden Patterson, so something's happened to that car. You see him actually sliding on the high line there. It's like Ronnie Osmond's car's either got some issues or maybe the tires are gone already. Either way, he's having trouble fighting that thing right now.
He's got a little bit of damage on it. Doesn't really look major unless he's got suspension damage.
Yeah, and Brady got real close to Jenkins there, but looks like he's falling back a little bit again.
Yep.
I was wondering what happened there.
We just caught that too.
Tanner Costa right on the rear of Byron Rodney now.
You sure you ain't watching where I'm at? 'Cause that's right where I'm at, bro.
I've been cheating, looking at your camera the whole time. Makes it look like I'm actually know what you're talking about. It's great. And looks like Ronnie also defends against Aiden Patterson, but looks like Kyle Gilbert's going to pass Aiden Patterson. And now Patterson under attack again by Matthew Terrell. Just constant shifting going on here.
Look at Byron Rodney. Byron Rodney starts to close in on Brady Briggs, and then Brady Briggs gets away and starts closing in on Jenkins, and then they kind of reverse it again.
Yeah, all these cars seem like have different lifespans. Every once in a while, one will just come alive and then die again. Yeah, Briggs with a pretty good run there, actually, an exit. Different line to Jenkins there. He gets quite a bit more pace. The Terrell on the inside of Aiden Patterson there didn't quite make the pass. And looks like Carl Vincent Gilbert managed to get past Ronnie Osmond there for 5th place.
And Patterson slowly.
Tanner Costa trying to get the inside of Byron Rodney there. He stuck his nose in there right on exit on the inside, which is not where you really try and pass someone on the inside line. Try and set it up beforehand. I'm curious, do you think Jenkins is saving his tyres right now a bit? Didn't make a gap like he did last time. He just seems to be sitting there.
Yeah, the 23.6. Briggs had a 23.7.
I don't know. I don't know if he's saving. He's going damn fast. But I'm not sure if he's like saving a tiny little bit to try and like eke out some better tires later on.
Could be.
But Briggs was not this close last time. He managed to drop off after a while.
Oh, we
have a
got a
yellow
wreck. Patterson.
And where is it?
Oh,
no.
Patterson and somebody in that blue truck there.
It's like Patterson just lost control on the inside line.
Go back.
Oh no. And someone was at the wrong place at the wrong time there. Who was that?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see now.
Oh,
Here's
like a Vara, man.
oh, Patterson. You know what it looked like? It looked like and to me, what it just looked like he was gonna go into Osmer and kind of did a quick hard left, and then the truck just got away and snapped to the outside wall. And then here comes Lacavara.
Did not slow down enough there. He was trying to slow down safely. Unfortunately, hi there. Bang!
Yep.
Nowhere to go. Now, who goes in the pits? I think my answer to that one is going to be everyone. Please go in. Go out, Briggs. Go out, Briggs. Not you went in. Okay, never mind. I wanted to prove me wrong there. It's been interesting to watch him do it.
No, he's gonna go get some tires right now, man.
You think rights only?
I don't know.
Come on, Briggs.
That'd
do
be,
it. Do it rights only. Do it rights only. Come on, man. Nope, he did rights only. He did it. Yes.
Did he really?
I called it. Called it. I'm so happy with that. I'm proud of myself. I might thank my mom.
Taking your curtain call now?
Yep, I'm out. I've got one thing right. It's amazing. And he gets ahead of everyone. Well done to Brady Briggs getting ahead of John Jenkins. In fact, Byron Rodney does the same thing.
Yeah.
Gets ahead of Jenkins as well.
I said Byron Rodney followed that because he came out right behind him.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, we're going to have 2 cars on right sides only versus John Jenkins with a full set of 4 with 48 laps to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the end of this. Which probably will. But man, it's going to be an interesting race.
Wait for everybody to cross the line. We'll put up the top 10 in a minute here. Let's take a look. 03 Bradley Allison. Matt Burkhardt's truck's still looking pretty good. Mike Whitaker actually still got a pretty clean truck. Chris Bouchard, a little bit of front damage. Jordan Barry, a little bit of damage also. Matthew Terrell, that's looking pretty good from what I see. Gilbert got some rear damage. Maybe some front damage too. Got Acosta. Shark's looking pretty sharp. Well, let's see what Brady Briggs can do here, back out in the lead.
And Byron Rodney as well. He definitely showed you a good pace on right sides before, so I want to see if he can do it again. Between those two, they might be able to slow down John Jenkins just enough to get one of them to be able to break away. I don't think they're teammates, but at this moment, you guys need to be teammates. Just work together, guys. You can do this. Don't worry.
Yeah.
For the glory of those who take right sides only.
It looks like Briggs setting up for the outside. Byron Rodney on the inside. If he's going to do anything, he's got to do it now.
Yeah. And hope for no caution again if he can just get a good run. There's quite a few cars with damage at the back, so there may not be a caution again, as these cars will be a bit slower and they might separate up a bit.
Take a look at who's here up in the top 10. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to make numbers again. I even wrote it down. I guess I forgot to look at the list. What is the temperatures right now? 69 on the track, 68 in the air. 178-mile race. All right, Brady Briggs on the outside, Byron Rodney on the inside. The lights are out. We're going to get ready to go back green again. We'll see if Brady Briggs, both those two drivers in the front have right side only. So it's going to be a very, very strange start here because you got those two on rights and then right behind them 4 tires.
Really curious to see how this goes, just watching these two guys up front. I'm really hoping Byron Rodney just pulls out that pace again. He had it before, I want to see him do it again.
Yeah, and he did really good with 2 tires the last time.
Weird thing is, at the start of the race, I'm pretty sure everyone wasn't getting loose at all, right? Everyone was getting pretty tight and hitting that outside wall. Now it's the opposite. We saw people like Aiden Patterson up and get loose.
Mm-hmm. And they're going.
It's a really good run now.
Wow, look at that run.
Like, yeah, Byron Rodney did not get a good run. That's fortunately left John Jenkins stuck behind him. He has nowhere to go. And looks like Ronnie Osmer just not quite the pace on the outside line there. He's going to drop back a bit, and Jenkins is going to get past Ronnie Osmer and go attacking on Byron Rodney already.
And look at Gilbert stuck down on the inside, wanting to try to clear them.
He's trying to make use of it. Nothing he can do, unfortunately. There's nowhere to go. He can't get that outside line.
He can't slide it all the way up, man. Somebody's there.
Santa Costa can't make a move. He had to run there, but had nowhere to go with it. And it looks like Byron Rodney can actually hold off a little bit against John Jenkins' lead so far. Whoa, Brady Briggs with a really slow run. What happened there? And unfortunately, John Jenkins had to slow down to avoid hitting him. But that means Brady Briggs just lost a mountain of pace. What the?
Yeah, and look, Byron Rodney to the front.
Now Brady Briggs going to try the outside again. Just try to check and see what happened there.
And Byron Rodney got scored that time, but Briggs fighting back on the outside. Meanwhile, John Jenkins right behind both these guys trying to figure out which way to go. Jenkins on the fresher tires.
It looks like Briggs just was not comfortable on the throttle on exit there. He just did not put his foot down until like way later.
But Jenkins gets by Rodney. Jenkins now trying to get to the back of Brady Briggs.
Look at Brady Briggs' car. You seen that rear end starting to let go a little bit there?
Mm-hmm.
Is that just me?
No, it looked like it is starting to get wicked loose right now.
I know he's way up into the bumpy stuff, going way out to that last line for a moment there. That being said, it does seem to be working because it looks like Jenkins has nowhere to go. His Rodney's now on his inside. I love these guys are almost like working together to try and slow down the super
Oh no!
Rodney's loose.
Wow, he saves it. Good save.
And now that puts Rodney Osmer in third with Tanner Costa right behind him. As it looks like Rodney's fallen back fast. And we got John Jenkins on the inside of Brady Briggs here. Briggs needs a really good run and exit here. And he's not going to get it. It looks like Jenkins is going to just clear him now. Get in position in the next corner.
Yeah, he's got him at the line that time by, so we'll see if he can complete the pass here.
Got to put his foot down. Brady Briggs will get his foot down to get past this. Briggs is still defending on the outside line there.
Yeah,
Even on his right sides only.
he's got it so far.
Oh, you see him getting loose there in entry there. He's got to lose the position. He had to go real wide to save that one. That fortunately to bring him back into the clutches almost of running Ozma. Never mind, Ozma's under attack by Tanner Costa. Oh wow, Tanner with that massive dive. Ozma going to do the over under here. Past him.
Yeah.
That was a maniacal dive.
He dove it in, man, but he just could not stay with it.
Top board into Olympic swimming pool. Oh my god.
And look even behind these guys, man.
Yeah, you got Bouchard and Carl Vincent Gilbert fighting it out, and it looks like it's almost saw a moment with Rodney there. Byron really trying to fight his way a little bit further back again.
Look at the 707 of Whitaker on the outside. You got the 227 of Gilbert on the outside.
You got Rodney and Matt Burkhart in the middle of this two-wide sandwich. And Burkhart had a bit of a run there in Bouchard, but Bouchard got in front of him and could not let him go past. So now you got Byron Rodney almost under attack by Matthew Terrell, but Terrell's going to back off for that one. And it looks like Vincent Gilbert managed to get out of this fight and break free. So he's now going to be in 5th place. And it looks like, oddly enough, Brady Briggs, is holding on to the back of John Jenkins somewhat. He's slowly dropping back, but not by too much. Just trying to keep that car alive. It's definitely sliding.
We're sitting in here with Terrell, man. I'll tell you what, definitely a sight from that front windshield.
Yeah, where do you go when there's a car in every direction?
And he's right there behind the 44, and he's got the 75 down on the inside.
When he's trying to make that pass there, he got a pretty good run. He might be able to complete it here, and he might be able to block off the 44 with the Chris Bouchard ahead of him. He's getting a really good run there, to be honest, with those right sides only. But he's got to complete it here. He's got to complete it before Bouchard gets in the way.
In with Burkhart right now, you see the 75 of Rodney down low, and right in front of him is 28 of Bouchard. Look at Tanner Costa all over the back of Briggs.
Yeah, Briggs, looks like both Briggs and, what's his name? Jenkins went up high there. Because Aiden Patterson was on the low line there, going real slow. I think it was actually on the apron, but they were a bit worried for it. Have to see if Costa can get past Briggs. Briggs is actually having a bit of trouble keeping that car on the road right now.
Yeah, it seems like he's got to keep it up high from spinning around.
I'm curious if that's because the midline might be too hot. The track's been warmed up there. I wish we had a heat map. I wish we had a thermal heat map right now. I wish we had to just look at it, be able to see the heat. Be like, that's the reason why. That's what happened there, you see?
Look, we're almost 3 wide, a little bit further back.
There's like 12 cars on the lead lap, and they're all fighting it out. It's great. And yeah, Tanner Costa is right on the rear of Brady Briggs there. Got a lap car actually ahead of these guys, of Jordan Barry. He's going to get down below the yellow line, get out the way. Briggs is going to be able to get past him safely. 30 laps to go. Oh, look at Briggs' car. I can see that rear stepping out a little bit.
Wow.
I feel like it's just barely holding. Oh, yeah, you can see it on entry.
He still managed to keep it down low that time.
Yeah, he's actually kind of working for him, but at the same time, it is a scary prospect. I get it. It can be the fastest way to do it, but it looks like Tanner Costa's getting right up there. Definitely pressuring Brady Briggs right now. Briggs is actually holding on pretty well.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job of it. Costa's trying everything he can, too, to get by.
Costa's got pace, but he just doesn't have quite enough to be able to start the pass. Which is the same issue I thought that Briggs was going to have with Jenkins. That being said, Briggs went really wide there. So might be able to get a good run. Nope. Not a chance, apparently.
Wow, look back here.
Looks like Vincent Gilbert's moving forward.
Look back here between Osmer. Oh, Bouchard.
Oh, is Bouchard going to save it? He saves it.
Wow.
Nicely done for Chris Bouchard.
Oh, wow.
Nicely done, Chris Bouchard, saving that car. We'll keep going.
A little bit of contact with the 75.
Yep.
And I was gonna say, look at the
Stokes.
look at the 21 of Stokes here, but he is laps down. I thought he was on it.
Yeah, 62 laps down to be precise.
Wow.
And interesting, it looks like Briggs is getting a little bit of a gap from Costa. He's not quite on the rear of his bumper anymore. He's nowhere free yet, but he did get a little bit of a gap. Interestingly as well, he was actually a tiny bit faster than John Jenkins as well. Could it be that car's coming back to life again? Or just a really lucky lap? But you never know.
We'll have to watch and see what his time is back across.
Oh, he definitely looked really awkward in that corner there. And Costa is back on his rear end, so he might have just lost all that pace again. Yeah, there it goes. It was a good lap, apparently. But hey, if he keeps up, he can defend second place from Santa Costa and hold second here.
And I'll tell you what, he's holding that low line pretty good. Oh, here goes
Santa
Costa.
on the inside.
Yep.
Caution's out.
Oh, we have a
Oh.
caution. Are they going to give it to Costa, or is they going to give it to Brady Briggs? Where was the caution?
It looked like it might have been on the 78. I'm going to go back and take a look. Yeah, 78 made contact, I think, with the 707.
There we go. There it is.
Oh, no, the 78 looks like he just lost it on his own.
Yeah, 78 of Tyrell just pushed a little too hard.
Yeah, and look at that, right in front of the 44, right through the 707, no contact. Those guys got lucky, man.
Yeah.
Let's go in with the 44 and take a look through his window with that one. That had to be a scary moment for him. Watch this truck just come. Look, here he is. Woo! Just come flying right through. Wow.
Like, where do you go in situations like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god?
Oh, see, that's what he did. Just hang on, man.
It looks so good. It looks like ice drifting past him. It's like it's meant to be, but it really wasn't. Is anyone going to do rights only? I don't think we're going to see anyone crazy. I think Brady Briggs needs all fours, and so does John Jenkins.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go for 4 right now with 23 to go.
Yep, this is the final stint for these guys. Final run, we hope.
Yeah, I see left side's
Tanner
going
Costa
on.
is ahead of Brady Briggs. What the? And also look at Chris Bouchard. What the? Hold on, did he go rights only? He did. Chris Bouchard took his fast repair and went rights only.
Oh, wow.
He been saving this entire time, and here he is up the other front now. What the? Hold on, what happened to Brady Briggs there?
Oh, Brady Briggs. He's all the way back in 10th.
Yeah.
What happened with him?
He just slowed way down.
Maybe he got popped for speed.
I guess.
Yeah, he could've
Yep, I think he's going to EOL, I think. That's what's going on. He's waiting for everybody else.
Yeah, he probably got caught either speeding in or speeding out.
And what happened to Byron Rodney as well? He's now back in 11th. Did I miss something here? Did I miss a memo?
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. There's a student driver. Sorry, Byron, I had to do it.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. Brady Briggs, he was fighting it out for second. I think he might have got a speeding and pit penalty there.
How far back is he gonna go though?
The end of field. Let's have a look see here and see if he was speeding. Do you even know what the pit lane speed limit is? It's 40 miles an hour.
Probably 40 or 45.
Let's have a look see here.
Yeah, Byron Rodney's gonna be all the way back in 12th. That's not too bad. I mean, we still got some racing to go. It's 21 laps right now. Ronnie Osmer is going to be out front with John Jenkins, Tanner Costa, Chris Bouchard, Kyle Gilbert, Mike Whitaker, Bradley Allison, Matt Picard, Matthew Terrell, and Jordan Barrett. Oh.
All right. I think he got pit penalty speeding because he was on 41 miles an hour for quite a long time there. Obviously, it allows you to bump up there every once in a while, but I don't think it allows you to hold that speed. So, fortunately, Briggs stayed at 41 miles an hour for a bit too long and got an EOL. That is a damn shame. With 20 laps to go, he was the big contender to fight it out with John Jenkins. Wait, why is Ronnie Osmer in first? Wait, what?
Yeah, Osmer's up here in first.
Hold up. What did I miss? Rewind!
Osmer did a 2-tire.
Did he now?
Yes,
he
sir.
did indeed. Rights only. 20 laps. We're a pretty small field here. There's a good chance that we might be able to get up to the podium again, Brady Briggs, but it's going to be one hell of a fight. There's still a lot of cars. There's at least like eight or 9 cars from him to a podium.
And he's got, there'll be 19 laps to get it done.
Yep. Interesting to see if Ronnie Osmer has anything with those right sides. We saw Brady try. It did seem to die pretty hard. And we've seen people getting loose now, so right sides may not be the right call anymore because it is more dangerous. That being said, it's a free position at the start if you can hold it.
Yeah.
And Jenkins and Tanakoss have 4 tires. Chris Bichard, right tires and a fresh car.
You might as well try it now.
I haven't had it confirmed if when you get a fast repair, does it actually repair the tires too? If it does, Bichard didn't even need those right tires. Either way, he's either got good rights or good all 4 tires. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Keep hearing alternating theories on that.
All right. Pace car is going in. Could be the last start of the night. And look at that. Osmer gone.
He didn't wait. He needed all the gap he can get and try to get a bit of a jump on everybody.
Look at the 25, though. That run he's getting on the outside line.
Yeah, and Tanakoss is going to be on the inside of Chris Bichard there. And it looks like, look at Osmer tires just going down that corner. He's got nothing for Jenkins.
Jenkins going fast in that outside line, too.
Yeah, he's throwing it hard. Looks like Tanakoss going to hit him.
Oh, wow.
That was...
Oh, that was tough.
Tanner went way too hard on that one.
Oh, and there's... was that Bichard and the 44 also? Hold
remember
up.
I said Chris Bichard's got a fast repair? I don't think he has one anymore. That is going to be the most brutal thing ever. Surviving on a damaged car this time, gets a fast repair, and immediately is damaged again, and pretty badly too.
Oh, look at that.
That car is ruined. I think that engine
and then, did you see that right after that? Look at that, watch.
Yeah.
You see he hits the
44.
25, the Bichard gets a little wiggle from it, 227, nowhere to go, gets into him, and then the 44.
Like a bloody thunderbolt.
Oh, and the 44, I see smoke coming out of that thing too. Oh, man. Really was nowhere for him to go. I mean, it happened so quick. All right, this changes things again.
Yeah, this front pack is now rather changed. In fact, Ronnie Osmer's the one who got away with all that. Right sides only. He's not going to be in the lead. His main competitor, John Jenkins, is gone. The car behind him is Gail Gilbert, and that car is, well, not straight.
And then you got Mike Whitaker. He's got a straight truck. Allison.
In the back right, but nothing major.
Allison's got some damage. Terrell. And then right behind Terrell, here comes Briggs.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if, when these lap cars go around, which is Hollerfield and Brandon Stokes, it's going to be Briggs is going to be like 4 cars behind with maybe 12 or 13 laps to go.
Yep.
Who's pitting? I don't think anyone's going to pit. There's no reason to at this point. You'll stay out. Even Osman going to stay out.
So a couple of guys coming in. Terrell.
Those are lap down.
No, Terrell's not a lap down.
Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, you're right. Terrell's not a lap down.
Terrell's not a lap down, but I believe, who's that with him? The 21?
Yeah, he's like 45 laps down.
But Terrell coming in getting fresh tires.
Here's the new chance for Brady Briggs and for Rodney, for Byron Rodney,
yeah,
sorry.
Byron Rodney.
This is their chance now. They've both got pretty much straight cars, like pretty much perfectly straight. Rodney's got a bit of front end damage. Brady's car's perfectly straight. They can make a good run here. They've got a bunch of cars ahead of them. Some are fast, some are damaged, some are, well, quite a few of them are damaged, and some are just like not the fastest around. Here's his chance to strike if he can get a long enough green flag run.
And right now, the 707 of Whitaker is going to be sitting in a good spot on the inside line, third.
With a pretty straight car to make it work too. And Bradley Allison as well. I'm curious to see if he's going to have pace with that car. He's got some front right, which means he's going to be pretty tight. But I mean, he can get a good run with that car, and you know he is Australian, therefore I must legally obligated to vote for him. Please go, Bradley Allison. There you go. My contract is fulfilled. Now back to the actual race.
16 lead changes, 16 laps remaining. Up 15 now.
So I got 2 questions for you. 1, who do you think's gonna win? 2, who do you want to see win?
Wow. I don't know who's
Yeah.
going to win.
Laying on you.
I'd like to see that 707 up in the Wooded Circle because I like that truck.
So no bet on the winner and just a bet on on Whitaker actually.
Yeah, he's actually in a good spot if he can avoid anything that's going to go on in front of him. Because don't forget, Osmer's on 2 tires still. Kyle Gilbert is on 4 tires. Those guys are going to fight hard for the lead. Hopefully it doesn't collect the 707, but he's got a really good chance for it. And there isn't a whole lot of laps. I mean, it'll be 13, 12 laps to go when they go green, but still, I mean,
I think my bet's going to be Ronnie Osmer probably going to win, but I want to see either Byron Rodney or Brady Briggs take that. They've had some really good strategies this entire race. They managed to get to the front multiple times, and I'm not even sure if their cars are even that fast in the long term. We've never been able to see it. It's just that they've made the right calls to get up there, and just one incident for each of them has just kind of cost them their places. So yeah, my bet is Ronnie to win, and maybe hope that Briggs or Rodney pull it off. Because Ronnie's got maybe 13 laps. Looks like Kyle's car shouldn't be that competitive. It's pretty damaged. If he can just get away from him and get some distance from Whitaker, he may be alright.
Yeah, but don't forget he's on 2 tires though.
And a slightly damaged car as well, yeah. It's definitely got some handicaps on him, but he's in a good position here. He's going to have to get the restart coming up.
All right, well, we're getting there now. Lights are out.
Yep. I mean, he's going to have to get a really good start here on everybody. He's going to get away from Whitaker and away from Kyle Gilbert here. So this is a really crucial start for him.
They're probably expecting him to just go. And look, he doesn't.
And there he goes. Ha
Wow, look, here goes the 707 to the inside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And Brady Briggs, he's already up there fighting up right behind Mike Whitaker.
Right behind him.
You can see Vincent Carr just not quite have the pace. He touches the wall even.
That puts...
Brady Briggs is now up into 3rd place.
Oh,
yeah, that's it with Allison. Help they save it.
Wow. And that puts... Gilbert's going around. Oh, man, and they're on the roof.
Oh, running onto his roof there.
Oh, was that Byron Rodney? Oh,
that was Byron Rodney.
Oh, man. All right, hold on a minute.
Incident started and stopped there. It was like 2 incidents in one. Oh wow.
Yeah, you see the 03 makes contact with the 227 right there. And then Tanner Coster gets a piece of him. And look at Byron Rodney go for a ride, man. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Rodney's just in the wrong place. He just gets flipped and he's gone. Oh, that is bad for everyone involved there.
Oh, not what you wanted to see.
I'm not even sure if I can blame Tanner Costa for that one either. He didn't expect Carr to be so much slower there. It's like a lot of lost pace.
Yeah, I mean, you seen what happened. There was really nothing he can do. There was contact around them. Oh man, Byron Rodney in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, you can hear it inside with Tanner Costa. You hear him let go for a while, trying to get in the inside. And he's just like tapping through, just trying to get the car to rotate and not take him out. That is brutal for everyone.
All right, so we got Osmer, Whitaker, Briggs, and Allison in the top 4. Costa, Terrell, and Jenkins.
So if they can get the cars going, you might see John Jenkins, Byron Rodney, or Carl Vincent Gilbert pit. But that's it. Everyone else is staying out, except maybe Matthew Terrell. Everyone else is staying out. And this is the home stretch. 10 laps to go. And honestly, Brady Briggs is back in 3rd. He got in 3rd before the incident as well, so he had the pace to get up there. So he's 2 cars away from victory.
And depending where Osmer starts is really going to determine this now. Because if Osmer starts in the outside, that'll put Briggs behind the 707, right? And Briggs is faster right now looking than the 707, so that'll definitely slow him up for Osmer to hold on to the lead a little bit longer. Osmer starts on the outside, on the inside.
You have him behind him, yeah.
Right, that's a whole different story. Briggs is fast right now.
I think the question is for Osmer, which one's the threat? Is it Mike Whitaker with fresh tyres right next to him? Or is it Brady Briggs behind him with just the same tyres, but a really good car? I mean, he's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Both sides are going to be attacked by someone. I think he's going to take the inside line, just get an amazing run and try and get away from Briggs, and let Briggs attack Mike Whitaker. I think that's what he's going to go for. He's taking the inside line.
Wow. So if Briggs wants this one, he's going to have to time that start with Ozma.
Yeah, he's going to get it just right.
Hopefully,
and make a quick, clean pass on Mike Whitaker. It can't be a long pass. Takes him forever. He's going to get him as fast as he can, then rush for Ozma.
hopefully that 707. I'm hoping that 707's got a little bit of something underneath there.
It's a pretty clean car. He had good pace that last run there. Just did not get it quite good enough start. You just got to hope against all hope that he can fight against Brady Briggs and go for that win. And Ozma, I think Ozma's just kind of sitting there, just going, "Oh, what have I got myself into?"
Hope we can keep this green to the end. I'd like to see this end under a green flag.
Oh yeah, I want to see a green flag finish for these guys.
All right, waiting for the lights to go out on the pace car. Get these guys lined up side by side. So look, Ozma goes to the outside. And that is going to put Brady Briggs behind Mike Whitaker. And then look right behind them, you have Terrell and Costa. So man, this is definitely going to be a battle here to the end.
Ozma takes the outside line. Never mind. What the? I guess he's going to try and keep Briggs behind Whitaker there. I'm wrong. That happens way too often.
Yeah, you've been right a lot. You got to get one wrong in there somewhere.
Otherwise, the world will collapse on itself.
Pace car takes that turn. Let's see what Ozma's going to do here.
Holding it, off he goes. Interesting, he went real wide there, so I don't think Whitaker could even see him.
Oh, look at Briggs to the inside.
He's not waiting. He's going to try and go there. Like I said, he was right down the yellow line. He's not got quite enough pace, but that being said, Whitaker got a really bad run there. And yeah, Briggs is going to be on the inside of Whitaker already with half a car length ahead. He might clear him right here.
Yeah, but he's down on that inside line. That's going to be tough. No. Oh, man. Oh, the caution is out, and that may not let us go back green.
Oh, no.
Let's go. Let me see if I can find him here real quick. Let's go back and take a look. The 12 of Briggs down on the inside of Whitaker. And it looks like, man, there just was not enough room.
He thought he cleared him, yeah, just did not quite have enough.
I wonder why the caution came out. I didn't see anybody.
I think it's because Whitaker was still on the road. He was pretty slow.
Was he really? Yeah. Let me go back one more time.
We're going to have maybe a one-lap shootout, I think. I'm guessing. Just double check.
Watch here with Whitaker now. See him kind of stuck up into the wall. Oh, I see. The 21 of Brandon Stokes got turned around sideways across the start-finish line.
To be fair, Briggs is happy about that because he's not too far back now. He might get a chance of maybe like a one-lap dash.
Oh, that was close.
I think we're gonna get a one lap dash here for sure. There goes the lucky dog.
Yeah, I'd like to see it end under. It'd be nice to see it end under a green white.
Yeah, I think what happened is I think Brady thought for a moment there that he had cleared him, just enough to clear him.
And he's gonna come out here in 7th so far right now. You might be right. Osmer may end up winning this one. I didn't think he was gonna. I mean, I know it still ain't over yet, but I didn't think he was gonna with those 2 tires. But good call by Osmer if he takes it here. He's gonna have Tanner Coster though. Coster just disappeared.
Interesting. Okay, 2 drivers were DQ'd there.
Oh, 227. What happened to him? Did you see that? 227 just turned right down into the wall at pit exit.
Yeah, he was DQ'd as well.
Oh, all right. All right, so it's going to be Osmer, Allison, Terrell, Whitaker, and Briggs in 5th. Yeah, I was wondering what happened. I saw one disappear and one turn down into the wall. Wasn't sure what happened.
No idea.
All right, we're coming to 2 to go.
That's interesting, 'cause that brings Briggs into 5th. He's 2 cars away. With, I think, one lap shootout. I think,
lights did not go out. I don't think we're going back green.
Yeah, you might be right. That's a shame.
Let's take a quick look where Ronnie Osmer started. He started 7th. Bradley Allison started 3rd. Terrell started 2nd. Whitaker started 27th. Big mover right there. Brady Briggs 29th. Another big mover. John Jenkins started on the pole right now, sitting 6th. Bouchard started 12th. And he is in 7th. And we gotta wait for the
Yeah, it's going to be, unfortunately, a yellow checkers, which is a shame. That being said, Matthew Terrell gets back into 3rd after all the incidents he had this race. And
yeah. And he was doing pretty good there for a while. Look at, I'm glad to see the 707 up here. I'm partial to the paints.
yeah, I got to say, my legally upgraded contract here. Good, well done to Bradley Allison, the Australian, coming in 2nd place. Aussie pride. Yep. All the kangaroos are watching, and they are all proud of you. There we go. Okay, legally written script all done. There we go. I can put that away.
I love it. All right, checkered flag. Ronnie Osmer is going to be your winner here tonight at Iowa Speedway. The PASKY Slam Cakes Vapes Truck Series at Iowa Speedway next week is going to be Talladega. Ronnie Osmer going to take the checkered flag right here.
Good win for him, right? Watch high strategy and avoided the mess. So
Yeah.
Congratulations to him.
And he had a pretty fast truck, you know, for a good part of the night. Let's take a look. Let's watch him do some burnouts here, man. Looking pretty good. All right, we will thank you, Deb. We appreciate it. Definitely a good charge there by Brady, though. All right, let's take a quick look at the summary. 16 lead changes. Wow, a lot of lead changes. 200 laps
slow
here tonight.
Started slow with the lead changes, but it started to like cycle up more and more. People started different strategies. Right, cars started to wake up or die.
Mm-hmm. And this, honestly, this isn't one of my favorite tracks. I've raced this track a few times. I'm not a great big fan of it, but it's a good running track. Definitely make good racing. So let's see. We got Ronnie Osmer, Bradley Allison, and Matthew Terrell. So we'll see if we can get Terrell down here in a minute. Let me see if I can spell his name right. Oh boy, I can't even spell right. All right, let's see. Is he up here in the channel anywhere? Yep, I see him. See if I can get him down here. All right, Matthew Terrell, SR Booth, you got a copy.
Sure do.
Hey man, third place finish out of you here tonight. It looked like you had a really good, strong truck for a good chunk of the race here. Talk us through your race tonight, bud.
Started out really well. I'm glad I was able to start up front and kind of avoid everything and just kind of let her fly. But got caught up in some stuff, some pit strategy, which I'm horrible at, and then some wrecks and got bottled back a little bit and finally was able to bring it back to the front.
Yeah, it was kind of an up and down for a little bit, but you definitely looked strong out there for quite a while. You know, we seen you making some moves out there. You did manage to get a third place finish here. How'd the truck feel out there? You know, the temperatures really didn't change a whole lot for us up here in the booth. Did you feel any difference out on the track during the course of the race?
Not really. A lot of the short runs, truck felt pretty much the same. On that last long run, it felt pretty good, and truck kept getting tight, and I finally, I think on one of those, overshot it a little bit and locked up my rear. But other than that, it seemed fairly the same, and it felt good for me. I'm enjoying these night races.
Yeah, the night races are usually pretty good. This isn't one of my favorite tracks. It's not a bad track, just not one of my favorites. How do you like this track? This a good one for you?
I like it. I mean, racing a little bit of it, I can usually hold my own, and I seem to have an affinity for short tracks this season, so it's feeling pretty good.
It's funny how that works, because I've been through that same kind of thing. Some years the short tracks are better, sometimes the short tracks are worse, but not bad, man. Third place finish, you know, not the win, but definitely a good, strong finish, a good comeback. Next week, Talladega, crapshoot. How you feel about going there?
I don't know. It's a long race, it's a wide track, and I should have some fun with it. I might keep it easy to start. It's just really just going to depend on wreck avoidance.
Yeah, we were just talking up here in the booth before about Talladega, and you know, coming with the mentality you're not going to finish this way. When you do finish, it's kind of like a victory, you know. And Wingnut said you get your gold star if you finish the race. So, but I enjoy racing the plate tracks, but you know, it's just unavoidable sometimes, man, when the big one happens. We've seen you manage to escape a couple of different ones here tonight, man, and take home third. So not really bad, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you get out of here?
I think firstly, you guys, it's nice for you guys to kind of show this league off and stream some really nice racing. I'd like to thank my parents because they're letting me kind of mess with the family schedule to do this stuff. And yeah, I think that's it for this week.
All right, man. Well, not the win, but not a bad finish, man. Getting a third place out of it tonight and managed to get back up towards the front. So congratulations on that. And we'll get caught up with you next week, bud.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
All righty. All right, that was third place, Matthew Terrell. Let's see.
Mine.
If
I can grab him. He's up here. He's mine.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, Bradley Allison, mate, you got a copy? Not in game. Gotta use TeamSpeak, brother. There you go.
You got a copy there?
Hey, mate. Good to see an Aussie in here. Gotta feel good with second place.
Absolutely stoked with second place. Qualified third, but yeah, happy with second place.
Hell yeah, man. Do you ever plan to get to the front, or was it just pretty much survive the race and make it to the end?
I didn't use a fast repair or anything, but I was just trying to stay out there. You know, it's a short track. It's chaotic.
Oh yeah, I was about to say there was a lot of wreck avoidance going on. You actually kept the car rather clean considering. How did it feel? Did the car feel good, or was it a bit tight, a bit loose?
Tight car, but it really, in my mind, it sort of came after about 12, 13 laps. It started getting better and better.
Definitely see that other people getting loose. Your car just seemed like it was running perfectly fine. Well, I gotta say, got an
Car was
Aussie in
good, just
second
the
place.
driver
That's
was
great.
at fault.
I gotta say, I'm proud, mate. Got an Aussie in second place. It makes me feel Aussie pride. Yep.
I hope
Next
so.
week's Talladega, man. How do you think? You're a fan or nah?
Absolutely. Looking forward to Talladega next week. With the rest of my teammates there, it should be good.
Oh man, I always love me some plate tracks. Well, before you go, brother, you got any shout outs for us? Any people outside watching?
No one outside. I'd like to thank Realty Executive, Saskatoon, for sponsoring the car. Brady Briggs, my teammate, and Jordan, other teammate. Can't do it without them. They're fantastic.
Well, hey, I gotta say, the kangaroos outside by watching this now are cheering you. I think I've done my Aussie legally obligated vote for you, so you did good, mate. Good to see you up here.
Good on you. Thanks all.
All right, that was Brad Allison, fellow Australian, in second place.
That's awesome, bro.
I'm gonna ride that Australian train the entire way I can. He's the only one here but me. I feel so alone.
Well, you're not alone anymore, man. You got to get him down here in the booth with us. I'll need an interpreter.
Exactly. I think they're speaking to me, but I'm not quite sure.
I know. All right, let's gang up on the winner here. Ronnie Osmer, SR Booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, great run there, dude. That strategy at the end, I don't know. Wingnut called you for the win. I wasn't really sure if you were going to be able to do it on 2 tires, but I'll tell you what, man, you got it done. Talk us through, man, your strategy and your race tonight.
The race was pretty rough for me on how the race went. Like, it started off fine. I wasn't having my qualifying. I got up racing through the field, got close to the front. Then I made a mistake on pit road, and it just everything that was going on in this race set me back. I felt like I lost power in the engine on accelerating wise, to where at the point at the end of the straightaway I'd keep up with them, but getting on the gas I had nothing to keep up with them. So I just took a shot and gambled, took it to 2 tires, try to get up front, and then hope with the short run at the end I could be able to hang on to it, and I was fortunately able to.
Yeah, I was questioning it, to be honest with you, because there were some fast trucks behind you, and we saw a couple of guys doing 2 tires a little bit earlier on, and it wasn't bad for a little while, but man, I was like, I don't know, man, and even with the 2 tires, before the cautions came out after the restarts, you managed to get a good start. You managed to stay out and actually battle it for a little bit, man. So I was really surprised. Really good to see. 23 laps led. You did start 7, so you weren't really too far back, on the get-go, man. Could you feel the changes, obviously before the damage to the truck? Could you feel any changes, on the track? We were just talking, I believe it was Matthew Terrell before that, and he said he really couldn't feel too much of a change on the track.
It felt like the track was getting tighter as the race went on because everybody was running the same exact lines. You saw the fast guys were moving up to the middle line in 1 and 2 and get off the bottom. The middle line in 3 and 4 was starting to come in a little bit midway to the end of the race. It had a little bit of change, but not that much.
I gotta ask you, man, the right sides only. How did the car feel on that? Did it feel looser? Did it feel better? Or was it getting tighter even more?
Honestly, it felt the same because I didn't have a long enough run to find out. But the times I did it during the race, it felt decent and it felt the same. So that's all I can say.
All right, man. Well, next week is Talladega. You know how Talladega is. You looking forward to going there? Or just the pressure's off. You got to win again tonight, so you don't really need to worry about it. Make it a little bit easier about going to Talladega next week.
Unfortunately, this coming Saturday, I'm actually heading back up to college in North Carolina, so I won't be racing anymore this coming season unless I get a vacation home. So it was fun to come out and do part-time racing with the guys, and I had a good time. I wish I could have ran Talladega, but with how the scheduling worked out, it got pushed back that one extra week. I was like, dang it, because I always loved super speedway racing.
Yeah, super speedway racing is fun. It's just, you know, the unfortunate when you're in the wrong place in the wrong time, but it is definitely a lot of fun. It's an intense kind of race, but it was good to see you out here racing, though, man. Good to see you take the win tonight. Good, you know, good starting position. Started seventh, 23 laps led. I know life gets in the way sometimes of the fun, so you know you do what you got to do. But hopefully we see you back here sometime soon, man. And congratulations on the win tonight.
All right, thank y'all very much for broadcasting.
Anybody you want to shout out to, man, before you go?
Shout out to my parents, my girlfriend watching, PH Ware, Actelion, Ride to Give, my teammates on Phenomenal Evolution, and my college, Belmont Abbey.
All right, awesome. Well, good luck at school, bro. Hope everything goes good for you. Hope 2019 is good, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here when you can, man.
All right, thank you.
All right, congratulations on the win, dude. All right, that was your winner, Ronnie Osmer. 23 laps led, started seventh, and takes home the win. Unfortunately, he will not be here too much here for the rest of the season because of school. And we know how that is between, you know, school and work and family. It's tough sometimes to be out here racing all the time. A lot of schedules do change. So, you know, do what you can, have fun while you can. But not too bad, bro. Pretty good race all in all. I mean, you know, ending under caution isn't always the best. There was a comment in YouTube, you know, that I wish iRace would do something about that so that you can finish under a green-white checker. I really wish they would make it an option when you're setting up these races. You can click a box to pay an extra, you know, whatever, 50 cents or something, and choose to, you know, keep it going a little bit longer or what. But it is what it is, you know. Yeah.
Like we got a guy here who's essentially controlling the race. He does some of the yellows. He DQs people. He should be able to do that himself, so he can actually set the green white checkers. But unfortunately, it was a yellow. But Ronnie Osman gets his victory for that, so he's gonna be happy for that one.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean it's not like he, you know, he won it because of that. He pulled some good strategy and got his way up to the front. So. But it's just always nice to see that fight to the, you know, to the line under that white flag. You know what I mean?
We want blood.
Yeah, I think, you know, because I do set up a lot of races on here, and you know, you pay for the time slot, whether it's 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever. And I think if there's a way that they can put on there to at least, you know, give you the option to check yes or no, for them to charge you 50 cents more to run, you know, a couple of green-white checkers, if that's something that's possible. I don't code and I don't build these sims, so I have no idea if that's something that's even feasible, but that would be a nice option to have. And, you know, if your time was going to run out, at least that'll extend you another half hour to get a few of them in there. But all in all, not so bad. Let's take a quick look at the race summary. We had 16 lead changes. We did have 15 cautions, 200 laps here tonight at Iowa Speedway. Quick look at the temperatures. We still have 68 on the track and 68 in the air. And your winner here, Mr. Ronnie Osmer, and that number 19 with 23 laps led, who started 7th. So congratulations to him on that. We'll go ahead and run over the results, and then we'll get out of here.
Sounds good.
All right, we got. You want to do the first 10?
Yeah, why not? We got Ronnie Osmer coming in with that first place. Well done to him. Bradley Allison, the fellow Aussie, of course, 2nd place. And Matthew Terrell working his way back up to 3rd. Mike Whitaker in that glorious hippie mobile in 4th place. Brady Briggs just off of the leader here with a digital mistake in 5th place. John Jenkins in 6th. Chris Bouchard 7th. Tanner Costa and Kyle Gilbert, I believe, actually DQ'd. So I think Byron Rodney will come up as 8th. Well, essentially Byron Rodney is 10th, but I think my scoreboard is busted, unfortunately. So
yeah, it's got me showing as 10th also. And then 11th, you got Jordan Barry. Jesse Fox is 12th. 13th, Matt Picard. 14th, Aiden Patterson. 15th is Bob Lacavara. 16th goes to Sean Weaver. Ron Hollyfield will be scored 17th. Kevin Paskowitz will be scored 18th. Hoot Baker is going to finish 19th. 20th is David Bigger. 21st, you got Brandon Stokes. 22nd, Paul Crumray. 23rd, Devin Doss. 24th, Jeff Hollingsworth. 25th, Joe Morganti. 26th, Mark Jenkins. 27th, Johnny Antonucci. 28th, Dylan Moskowitz. 29th, Parker Alexander. 30th, Ray Black Jr. That is going to finish it for us. All right. Well, anyhow, we what's today? Today is
Monday.
I'm confused. Monday. We'll be back here Wednesday with SR Broadcasting with Somo, and then we'll be back again Friday, Sunday, and Monday next week. So tune in. I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast and the overlays that we put out here for you. I appreciate everybody that does tune in. And again, I am sorry about Facebook. I don't know why Facebook never went live. Obviously, I must have either screwed something up or it's just a glitch somewhere, because that's the first time that's happened. But I do apologize for that. We will put the links up on Facebook for the people that did miss it here on YouTube. But we appreciate you tuning in. Everybody have a safe week. Wingnut, as always, man, thanks for being here again with me, and we'll see what happens on the next round.
Yep, we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
All right, have a good week, everybody.
Peace.